Oh, boo!
Oh, boo! Oh, oh, kazoo!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Candy!
Oh man, all my windows disappeared right when we started the show.
What?
Like, you know how sometimes when you have multiple monitors, all of a sudden all your windows will minimize for some random reason?
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
I don't understand it, but that just happened.
Yeah.
I gotta find everything again.
Yeah, I got some candy, but I ate most of the candy already.
Yeah, I've eaten too much, but you know,
Candy wrappers.
Halloween's still to come. The thing is, I have to be wary of how busy Halloween might end up being.
Yeah, you never know. Now that you're in a new
You
place.
never know.
You're gambling.
Like, in the apartment building, I never once had a trick-or-treater in seven and a half years.
I don't have to worry about it at all.
No, it's so much simpler. Yeah.
But you might have a swarm.
Well, there's, like, a couple blocks from me, some houses are, like, really nicely decorated. Like, and, like, whole blocks of them. So I think we're gonna be the, like, we'll catch all the runoff from the kids who are going hardcore Halloween.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you'll have to, you have to be prepared.
Otherwise, we get egged, I guess. Exactly. That's what media has led me to believe.
That's the trick part.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
But then couldn't I, if instead of giving kids treats, couldn't I give them tricks?
Well, you could, but they're the ones saying trick or treat, so I mean, if you say trick or treat back, it's just
non-consensual trick.
It's just gonna be mad. It's just gonna be mayhem.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll give me a treat if I trick them well enough.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I don't think it's ever been tried.
No, it's very true. I can't remember what show it is, but I saw on a show recently where somebody pretended to be dead in their house, and then the kids came in and they scared the kids that way.
Like their own kids?
No, just kids that were trick-or-treating. Like, they left their front door open and, like, lie down on the floor, like, pretending to be dead.
Oh, weird.
It was very weird.
You'd have to have so many things that would say, like, come on in.
Oh, absolutely. But maybe on Halloween, kids are bold.
Maybe.
Wish I had some wobble to my mask. It looks like I'm just pushing my head slightly towards you whenever I talk.
Yeah. We can tell your mouth's in there, though. Wobbling.
Yeah, it's pulsing.
Yeah.
I'm a pulsing monster.
Yeah, you got that talking wobble.
Well, I can't take off the mask.
You look lovely.
Absolutely. Flacco knows the truth.
Yeah. He knows true beauty.
Are you wearing double masks?
Yeah, because this outside mask is really gross.
Oh, wow, that's incredible dedication.
So, but if I wear it on this other mask, it's not gross.
Yeah, that's fair. I can't believe that other mask isn't gross either. Although it's just a plastic sheet. Yeah, that's
exactly. This thing's like foam.
Old foam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the only thing I had that I hadn't already worn, basically.
It's an impressive mask.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Pretty great nose.
Yeah, totally. Especially, yeah. If you had to like spend a whole night in that mask, you could put some candy in that nose too, and like lick it out of the nose while you're working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That would be really scary too, to see some guy just going.
Hide a lot of stuff in that nose. Think of how much cocaine you could hide in that nose.
Oh man, probably too much cocaine.
Be like a squirrel though. You could save it. For the winter.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and just like sniff some. You could just like tilt your head and sniff some.
I wish we had some cocaine squirrels in my neighborhood.
You could probably get that started.
Yeah, it's true.
Kickstart that endeavor.
I have to be the one who provides the initial cocaine, though.
Yeah,
but then probably down the line they bring me cocaine.
How about you may do it on Kickstarter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's true. Just hey, help me train up some cocaine squirrels.
Yeah. Just help me pay You give me the money, I'll buy the cocaine, and then I'll give it to the squirrels. I swear.
Swear, no. And then later the squirrels bring me cocaine. That's my plan.
That's the best
That's the
Kickstarter
thing.
ever.
Oh man, that'd be great.
I wonder if anyone's just tried to get someone to buy them drugs.
Do you think it's gotta have been attempted? I'm sure people have bought drugs with the winnings on Kickstarter,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but I don't know if anyone's been so obvious yet.
Boo!
Boo?
Spooky.
Who boos there?
Aye.
Oh man.
Bubble,
It's
bubble, toil and trouble.
I don't think you're a witch. You're like a goblin
I'm just
or
saying
a
Halloween
gremlin.
things.
Oh, just yeah. What is the first result if you Google Halloween things?
Probably some kind of witch. Or a pumpkin.
That's what Google thinks is the ultimate Halloween thing?
Well, there's a picture of a bunch of Halloween things.
Oh yeah, it's just all of the standard Halloween things.
First thing I see that's an individual picture is a skeleton. That's pretty standard.
Find it amazing that the top story that comes up for Halloween things is dog Halloween costumes that dogs would find scary.
Oh wow. Not for me. That's your own personalized Google results.
That's my own. That's from the New Yorker.
I've just got things associated with Halloween, Halloween products, Halloween crafts.
Huh. That's weird how Google thinks we're totally different.
Well, obviously you're looking up a lot more dog costumes than I am.
Apparently. Also, they want me to... Basically, the primary thing they're marketing to me is stickers, I think. Which is weird, because I've never bought a sticker. Well, I probably bought stickers when I was like 8. I miss those days. Those
3 days until Mario steals your liver. What is that? What?
I don't know. I have no idea what McKinley's referring to.
Super Mario Party? Oh, hydrate.
Oh. How's Mario going to steal my liver?
For that.
Oh yeah. You could get a cool straw set up. But I bet even just finding the hole in the mouth for the straw would be tough.
Yeah, this thing would be tough. It's got one though.
This is the newest meme. Wow. Nope, it's that completely bypassed.
Why is Mario stealing people's livers?
I'm assuming people are going to play Mario Party as a drinking game. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Are the kids coming knocking on your door on Halloween? For me, no.
But
they're too lazy.
For me.
They're too lazy to get to the highest floor, yeah.
Which is crazy, because if you could do an apartment, that's the highest density. You get the most candy.
Yeah.
But then you have no way of knowing if the house is doing Halloween.
That's the thing.
Yeah. You have no way of, like, not being just pulled in, because, like, it does seem a lot more dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just not a thing. It seems. To me.
I don't think, I can't imagine. I never expected to have trick-or-treaters when I was
crazy how huge Halloween is.
But is it? Or is it only big among, like, 18 to 35-year-olds and 7 to 15-year-olds?
I've been noticing it more this year, obviously, because I've been working.
You're in the Halloween industry.
But it's, like, it's huge. It's like $1 billion industry.
But like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Does that include horror
people
movies?
Spend like $1 billion every year,
right?
On Halloween.
That's crazy. That's too much money on Halloween.
It's crazy.
I've never spent close to $1 billion on Halloween.
No. Your costume should be as cheap as possible.
Absolutely, it should be as free as possible.
Should look awesome.
Even
homemade.
It's always growing up. It was the least effort you could do to have the best outcome as far as candy goes.
No, to me it was the coolest costume you can make with like the crappiest of materials. Yeah.
Right. I get. I think I was ninja a lot of years. I was
Oh yeah.
I was hockey player a lot of years because that's the Canadian ultra basic costume.
That's an easy one. Yeah.
It's the ultimate. You just had a baby. You put a hockey jersey on it and a helmet, and it's a hockey player.
Yeah, and people like it too.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
And
favorite
then
year. We must have talked about it already on the show.
I know what you're gonna say,
Yeah.
but I don't know if we've talked about it on stream.
Yeah, it was the year that I went as beat up.
Yeah, it's a good costume idea.
Yeah, that was great. And my sister went as fat.
That's really good.
Yeah, that was
But like,
weird.
what was her costume?
That was very weird.
Yeah.
It was just she had overalls and a shirt, and they were just stuffed to the brim.
They were just stuffed with pillows and shit.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
not
But I mean, this is at the same time as like the Nutty Professor was a movie,
really
so
fly
like
anymore. Yeah,
that was funny.
Neither costume was very politically correct.
Absolutely, I guarantee you, there's a time in my life where I would have thought someone dressing up as the worst things was hilarious.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
like, I'm surprised there's not footage of us in a school project dressed as a Nazi for some reason.
why? That seems too. That always amazes me that it happens. Like it seems easy to avoid.
It's true, but like, as growing up, Nazis were a fantasy bad guy.
Oh,
like,
totally.
You could totally just dress up as one for fun. Cause
that was the thing. Not in like a school or anything.
Maybe not.
But you joked. You joked about it.
I guess, but no, I remember in elementary school in grade 5 there was a group of kids that went as Indiana Jones and a couple Nazis. And like it was a group costume, and like
That's
no
amazing.
one batted an eye about it at the time.
Well, that's
now
that follows a theme. That's a whole.
As long as context is
as
there,
long as the Nazi
okay.
kids stay with the Indiana Jones kids, they're fine.
It's true. And the moment they leave, it's a hate crime.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I can't remember seeing a $100,000 decoration in a Halloween store that was life-size electric T-Rex.
What? That's crazy.
I don't know whoever.
When I think of ludicrous costumes, I'm not even sure these are costumes. But do you remember Kites and Other Delights in West Edmonton Mall?
Yeah,
always used to have the amazing Predator and Darth Vader. And
what a great store and a great name for a store.
Totally. It was always the best party store.
It was a legitimately great store. It had a fucking train that went around on the ceiling.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, it just went around the store.
That's crazy. What a magical place.
And then there were shitloads of kites. And yeah, the train was the other delight.
I remember they had an entire aisle that was all different colored balloons. Like, it was just the balloons aisle.
Yeah. They had like a big helium thing right there, like right in the store.
It was a great store. Most
places had it like behind the counter, but there was just one like right there.
Yeah.
And
now the party
Lego aisles and stuff, and
oh yeah, it was a Lego. That's crazy. Yeah, it was huge.
Random shit. It was a great store. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, this is something I forgot to tell you, but you're going to be very excited to know exists.
Oh really?
I think it's Londonderry Mall. There is a general store.
No.
There is. It's the same one as the old one.
What?
Yeah.
It's even called the general store?
It's called the general store.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't that crazy? It still exists.
We need to document it this time.
It's true. Yeah, I wish we had documentation.
I wonder
of
if
the
they
old
have
one.
They
have the thing that lets me hold. Yeah, and can I hold bags more easily?
Yeah, exactly. And just lots and lots of knockoff T-shirts.
Yeah. Bart Simpson Shumka shirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flacco says there in the supermarket they have so many products and suites with Halloween designs, but it's not as popular there, so nobody buys it. They only buy it.
Interesting.
After Halloween, so it's lower price.
I just think of Halloween as just kind of it's the party holiday. It's equal to St. Patrick's Day in my mind.
Yeah.
In terms of impact, yeah.
Right. There's basically party holidays and family holidays.
But I guess it's the
Family
party
party
holiday
holiday.
that's for kids and adults, whereas St. Patrick's Day is just adults.
Yeah.
Kids don't do anything for St. Patrick's Day except for pinch each other.
Yeah, exactly. Wear green.
Yeah.
It's a school
Yeah.
thing. They eat green shit.
But that's not $1 billion industry.
No. I
The
don't think
green
it.
shit industry.
I don't think it is for St. Patrick's Day anyway.
Right. Huh. Yeah,
It's not.
probably not.
It's
Although,
not
isn't
as
it,
big as
it was
Halloween.
always one of the biggest bar days of the year. That might be
Yeah,
enough
it's a
to
big
push it over
beer
the
day.
edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you count beer as being themed for St. Patrick's Day.
Totally.
Yeah, it's
The
just
crazy thing with the
get drunk.
general store is when I was at the mall, it was way before opening hours. So
Wow.
it wasn't open. I was just able to see inside it. So I know it's there, but I don't know what it has.
Amazing.
Which is even better almost.
It's probably not
It's
real.
it's Schrodinger's general store.
Yeah, it's not gonna be there next time.
Yeah. Oh man, I would be really tripped out if it wasn't there next time.
McKinley, the best store name he ever saw was a discount farming store called Cheap Hose.
That's
pretty
pretty
amazing.
good. Yeah.
He liked Halloween more as a kid. Now he just wants to buy chocolate and watch movies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, this is the first year we're giving out candy, so maybe I'm Halloweeny, but I will see.
It's not really special for us since we dress up half of the year anyway.
Exactly. Every day is Halloween for idiots like us.
Grimpen Gamings.
Did you, speaking of Halloween, did you make that ghost that's in the middle?
No.
No, there's no way. Okay.
Those are all public domain images.
Right. That'd be a pretty great ghost.
Taco's going to celebrate Halloween in Animal Crossing and watch a horror movie. Nice.
Absolutely.
I don't even do that.
Trick or Treat yesterday night is that's one of my all-time favorite Halloween movies.
That's a good one.
It's one of the best like straight up just a movie about Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. And that one's so good because like I can imagine kids watching it and fucking loving it too.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Would you consider Halloween costumes to be cosplay? That's weird because like when I was a kid, I would totally want to go as like Mario or whatever, and I'd never think of that as cosplay for Halloween.
Yeah.
But that's just because I didn't know what cosplay was, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have the same issue on like RuPaul's Drag Race. Sometimes one of the drag queens will clearly be dressing up as a video game character, and I'm like, well, that's not fucking drag. It's cosplay. It's a different thing. You don't deserve to get credit for that.
But it's cosplay that's so it's abstract.
So over the top and drag. Yeah. That's true. But
then it becomes a drag.
I don't know. I hate video game pandering more than anything in the world. It always makes me feel bad.
Well, costumes in general have become its own like a whole big thing outside of Halloween. Totally. That's another reason. That's like I feel like cosplay almost came out of Halloween, like people's love for Halloween.
Yeah, it's half Halloween, half Comic-Con.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you got cosplay.
Exactly.
Yeah. I remember being introduced to cosplay kind of when I worked at the game store. Like prior to that, it was just costumes.
Yeah, it's a fine line. Like, what do cosplayers dress up as in Halloween?
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, is a costume only a costume if it's not a licensed character?
Yeah. That's the thing. Clearly, costumes are licensed characters as well. Like, you go to Spirit Halloween, and it's all racks of.
It's true. Racks of Fortnite characters.
Yeah, that's the big one. I guess there's like
what's a Fortnite character?
I don't even know. There's Jonesy.
I couldn't.
The banana.
I don't know who those are.
You know the banana.
I maybe, but then when I think of a video game banana, I think of that my friend Pedro game banana.
I think they look pretty similar.
I'm having a hard time visualizing the Fortnite banana.
I definitely
Is
know the banana.
the only character that comes to mind when I think of Fortnite is some kind of dumb-looking horse, and I'm not sure if that's
A corpse?
horse.
Oh,
And I don't know. That could also be.
yeah, I
No,
don't
I
know.
don't. I don't know this banana.
I don't know. Yeah, I
I've
definitely know the
I've,
banana, and I think the main guy's name is Jonesy.
I've googled the banana and it's not familiar to me.
He wears a
Let's
crown,
just
doesn't he?
Jonesy the banana.
The banana.
No,
Oh,
but it looks like he's got a million different costumes. There's one here where he's sitting on a throne with a crown.
right.
Yeah. Wow. That yeah. I know less about Fortnite than I do Minecraft.
Lots of those costumes too.
Oh man. There's just a picture here of the like character grid. There's some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. There's a guy who looks like he's made of a stack of pancakes.
That's awesome.
There's an Ewok covered in grass. There's a baboon in a hoodie. There's like ripped old McDonald.
Wow.
Also a ripped garden gnome. There's like a French art thief.
Those are great.
I mean, these characters are fine. If I played Fortnite, I'd probably identify with one of them. I don't know.
First thing McKinley visualizes when someone says video game banana is Mario Kart. Yep, that's true.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
McKinley had an amazing Darth Vader Halloween costume as a kid. Was it homemade?
I feel like he had. I think he had the helmet that changed your voice.
Whoa.
I can't remember. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's pretty sweet.
I can't help but really dislike the look of when they show an up close picture of any human based Fortnite character. They look like an idiot. It's only the wackadoo ones I'd want to play as.
Totally.
Huh.
I don't even know. Yeah, like I just assumed you could like make your own guy or something.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe I don't know.
You pick a. I don't know how it works at all.
Lately on YouTube, I've been getting an ad for Roblox Nerf guns. So now Roblox has spilled into the real world.
Oh man, my nephew loves Nerf guns.
Yeah.
And it was his birthday.
Oh man.
And they wanted to buy him like bullets.
Buy me some bullets, Uncle.
He's always running out of bullets and stuff, and he wanted bullets.
Yeah.
So they looked online.
Yeah.
And they were able to get like bulk.
Man.
For cheap. It was like like $200 for like 200 bullets for like $20 or something.
Yeah.
And so they just like spread them all out over the floor.
Oh man.
They were just like rolling in bullets. They were so happy.
That's crazy. That's a great gift, but that's also a curse for the parents.
Totally, but that'd be an amazing thing to get as a kid.
Totally.
Endless.
I hope. Are Nerf bullets kind of universal? Like, if he gets a new Nerf gun, are they going to work in it too?
I think so. He's got a ton of Nerf
cool.
guns, and they all seem to work.
Sweet. Like, we bought a set of 2 Nerf guns. I can't even remember why, and they kind of shoot too hard. Like, I would be annoyed if someone kept shooting me with them.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got some that he's not allowed to shoot at people.
Oh,
they
yeah.
shoot too hard.
Rules.
Yeah.
Does he have, like, targets and stuff?
I think no. Not really.
What does a kid shoot at? If they can't shoot at people?
Just stuff. I always thought part of the fun of Nerf guns when I was a kid, I never really had any, but was that they had like the sticky ends, and so they stick to stuff.
I remember, because I'd get one and it came with like a dartboard basically for it.
Yeah, and you could like shoot a TV,
cool.
and they would like stick to a TV.
Yeah, totally.
Couldn't shoot a TV anymore.
No, well, I wonder.
I don't think you could. You start putting you start damaging it, I think.
I've got one good TV and one kind of cheap TV, and the good one I think it would be fine because it's still kind of glass in the front.
Like the old CR TVs.
Oh yeah, those are totally fine.
They were fine.
I remember me and a friend played the dumbest game when we were kids, where we took apart a Marbleworks and found the best piece of Marbleworks for flinging, and we'd stand across the room and fling marbles at each other as hard as we could. And once we hit the TV and took just a big chunk out of the TV, and the TV still worked fine.
Oh yeah,
like it just had a tiny hole in the middle of it.
Right. Yeah.
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 What a dumb game.
That sounds like a fun game.
I can't believe we didn't lose an eye.
Didn't we used to basically do that with Siege?
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's true. But Siege, at least you were limited to the power of the catapults in Siege.
True. Though the cannon was pretty strong in Siege.
We also had a crazy game where I had a stairwell into my house right when you walked in, and then you could close the door at the bottom of the stairs. So we'd have one person go to the bottom of the stairs, and one person go to the top, and the person at the top would chuck a bouncy ball down at the person at the bottom. And it was about just like trying to catch it despite all the bouncing.
That's fun. Yeah,
it's an exciting game.
Bouncy balls are fun for that. Yeah,
bouncy balls are maybe the best toy when it comes down to it.
Yeah, that's all you really need in a hallway.
A bouncy ball is a yo-yo, but it's also a ball, and it's also like a weapon. It's everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a marble.
Mm-hmm. Like a super good marble.
Yeah, exactly. It's a video game.
Fake eyeball.
Yep. Yeah, McKinley didn't even realize Roblox was a thing. Now he remembers playing it like 10 years ago.
He was way into it when he was a kid. Yeah,
it is the weirdest thing where it's like the biggest thing with
it's like the biggest internet
divide. Like,
oh yeah, that's
there's like a certain age gap that just doesn't even know it exists.
No, it's like by a crazy amount the most visited website on the internet.
Yeah,
which that like I just will never understand that. And then like stats also say it's when people visit it, they also spend the most time there too. So it's like it's drugs for kids.
Yeah, it kind of is. I've watched a little bit of it being played, and it is. I can see kind of why. It's all so just like drop in, and drop out, and like everybody's doing it, so you don't really know. You can kind of just do your own thing, but you're also playing with everyone. It's not. It's also it's anything. People make their own games.
But is the game making the games?
No.
Is it like? Is it so it's not a Little Big Planet?
I think it could be if you want it to be, but I think most of the people are just. It's just so easy to like look at a game and be like, "Oh, that looks fun," and play it, and then you're in it, and then you're just.
But aren't they all just going to be trash Roblox games?
Pretty much. But there's lots of options. It's kind of like a Lego world.
It's a weird, like, where a kid could do that, or they could have, like, a Super Nintendo emulator with all the games.
liked the game that I was watching. It was like, I think it was one of the more popular ones. I don't know. But it was like, everyone had their own boat.
What?
And, like, it was like, so it was 4 teams. I don't know how many people were on it, like 10 on each team. And they were all on like their own boat, and and then you were like you had cannons you could shoot at the other boats, and they would like blow apart like they were all like Lego physics pieces, but like you know not very small.
There is something insanely hellish about the thought of 40 like 11-year-olds.
Yeah, exactly. Game. I wouldn't want to play it for sure. But you can't hear their voices though.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. But as a kid, to just be able to like jump into that madness.
Yeah. It's true. Be stimulated for an hour or two.
Yeah, that's the thing. It never stops. There's always another game.
Right. That's crazy. But then,
it looks like a fun game, though, if I was a kid.
But if you were a kid, you'd be playing Mario Maker. Or you'd be playing...
No, I probably wouldn't, because like Roblox is... Isn't it free?
I think it's free, but I think it's also very expensive if you want it to be.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Everyone would be playing. All my friends, everyone I know would be playing Roblox and Minecraft.
I just don't know about. I hate this world we live in. Like you're probably right, but that's so bad and it's so awful and it makes me sad.
I mean, he loves Metroid as well, but
totally. But he's the only one. Yeah,
he is. Yeah. There's no avoiding the other ones. I mean, look at the costumes. There's no Metroid costumes in stores.
Oh, that would be so cool.
You're lucky to find like Mario and Zelda costumes.
You don't think Zelda's big enough? And Mario's pretty big. I don't know.
It should be, but I guess
I'm gonna
It's not
I'm
as easy
gonna
to find as
I'll
you
try and
think.
keep a tally of what type of kids come to my house. Like
Yeah,
and if it's a franchised character, I'll just keep track of who wins.
perfect.
Well, yeah. Oh man. Or do you
Yeah,
think like just generic vampire will be the winner, or is it mummy?
no.
Fairy's probably pretty big. Princess might be the winner.
Yeah,
Like
I
Disney
don't
might
know.
still own the costume game.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm so out of touch on this. I have really no idea what to expect.
Yeah, I haven't even been to a Halloween store in a long time.
No.
McKinley had an
Yeah,
awesome game as a kid, similar to Siege.
that's
That's
I
cool.
loved.
Was it dangerous? Could you hurt each other? For some
Green
reason,
Orcs
a
versus
lot of
Blue Knights.
gamers have been uploading completely normal gameplay videos to Pornhub. That is weird. I saw an article about a guy just doing math videos on Pornhub as well.
Math videos?
Yeah,
Like old hotel or homework hotline videos?
but for like college students.
Weird.
Yeah, I guess I didn't.
And are these popular? Like
I don't know. McKinley says recently the most viewed video of the month was a Minecraft Let's Play.
but that's just ironic, people. Or is it? Is there a weird like? I don't get. I don't. The
There was
world's
a thing
leaving me
too.
behind
I remember
completely.
there was an article to confuse you even more. There was an article about ChatterBait allowing the models to play video games now as well.
But like, uh,
Yeah,
if you want to watch that, there's a website for that.
but
But there's multiple.
not
But not one where
lewd.
you might see a boob while you're watching a
Exactly.
video game. I see.
Exactly. Well, and it's interesting though because a lot of people complain that's what Twitch is all now.
I
So,
remember
is
when
there any
Twitch
chance
and
that
Justin TV and
cut into the
Ustream were
market?
like starting out, and there was like it was weird when you tune in. Like sometimes it would just be a guy sitting there like smoking cigarettes,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
you don't
yeah.
know what he's gonna do. Did he just kill a guy or yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess one of the best or the weirdest ways to see random creeps is to play Uno on current systems. So when you
Oh.
play it, it goes to their webcam and it just shows you whatever they're doing.
Oh
And it's
wow.
just here's 8 random creeps you're playing with on the internet.
That's fun. I'm
Yeah.
surprised
If
Bed
you're into
Monster hasn't gotten into that.
Oh, that's true. He's gotta get onto the Uno game. But he
Uh,
just goes to doesn't he just use Chatterbait?
yeah, that's he used to. I don't know if he still does
Yeah.
that anymore.
So he goes all the way down the rabbit hole. Why bother going to like the 20% mark of the rabbit hole?
Oh, because that's the thing. I think he
Although that's
wanted.
the
Yeah.
I guess yeah, you don't necessarily just want to see naked people. You just want to see
Right.
dirt bags doing
Yeah.
dirt
You
bag
want to see
things.
weird shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's the tough way to find things on the internet.
McKinsey says things like Zelda are probably not used much because they're worried about an overzealous cop thinking a kid with a toy sword. No, they still sell
Halloween,
tons of weapons.
totally. Everyone's got a sword. Everyone's gonna have a gun if they're a Fortnite costume,
Yeah,
right?
or like a hammer. Don't they have hammers and stuff?
Yeah. And now toy gun, well, airsoft guns can look so realistic. Gotta be horrifying when I see a kid come up to the door and it looks like it's just a fully automatic rifle or
Yeah.
something.
I don't know how many guns they'll have trick or treating.
I think because it's probably gonna be younger kids trick or treating than I'm thinking
You gotta hold
expecting.
on to the bag with your hands.
Yeah. Oh, that's true too. So at best, you'll have it like slung over your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. And then like, what are children expected to wear a mask? What are protocols these days?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, there's probably no rules. I don't think, but or actually there
I should
probably
just
are.
I
But
should put a sign at the bottom of my stairs that just says
doesn't-
"Stand down there and open your bag," and I'll just
says-
chuck candy in from the top of the steps.
I think that's what people were doing actually last year was like not chucking candy, but had they put like a cardboard tube, like one of those wrapping paper tubes. You'd put the
Weird.
candy
Yeah,
in
that
those.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That's very weird. Freaking Halloween. Here's an interesting Halloween anecdote. Get ready. I was in the car the other day, and some ad came up for Halloween. They're like, and we're gonna have a big band there playing all of your Halloween favorites. And that started the discussion. Can you name me a Halloween song that isn't Monster Mash?
I think. Well, I think the next.
The only one that comes to mind for me is Dracula's Pajama Party.
That's from Mr. Show, though.
And no one's gonna know that song.
That's
yeah,
not a real song.
No.
Well, there's a couple. Yeah, there are a couple other options.
Okay.
There's
what?
First of all, like you could go into movies.
Oh.
And there's like
Halloween. Scores?
No, there's Nightmare Before Christmas is the easiest one.
Their song. Okay, that makes sense.
But then you can go a little bit outside the box and do like the easiest Halloween song that like everyone knows is Thriller.
Yeah. Is that a Halloween song? It just had a Halloween video.
Yeah, it's a Halloween song. It's got like lightning.
Is it about Halloween?
It's about thrills.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what the lyrics are.
That's a full-on Halloween song.
Then you got Ghostbusters.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
And the only other one that I felt like sort of falls on that matter is but nobody ever plays it, I don't think, is the Giant Purple People Eater.
Oh yeah, is that a Halloween song? That was just a monster that was going to come get you regardless of
yeah,
the
exactly.
Yeah.
Not really Halloween. So, yeah. So just Ghostbusters, Thriller, and Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's more than I could think of. Yeah. It's just okay. So all your favorites is 4 songs then.
Yeah, and so that station's gonna play all your favorite Halloween songs.
No, it's like at a Legion somewhere. It sounds like.
Oh.
So you go there, and there's gonna be like a big band version of these songs.
Oh.
So you're gonna have like brass instruments playing Thriller.
Oh, here we go. You know what? There's a couple. Well, this is a good one. I Put a Spell on You.
Oh, that's a good one. You're right. That's a great Halloween song.
Yeah.
I only thought of Monster Mash, so
I typed in all your favorite Halloween songs.
Oh yeah, perfect.
And the first thing that was "This Is Halloween" from Nightmare Before Christmas. Second one was "I Put a Spell on You." Third was Monster Mash.
Was there a song called Hocus Pocus in Hocus Pocus?
I don't know. Good question. And then fourth is Ghostbusters. The rest, I don't know. Right. Like Superstition I don't really think counts. I Want Candy.
I sure don't. I don't know that song.
What? Yeah, Superstition is Stevie Wonder.
I Want Candy. That's not a Halloween song at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I don't think that counts.
Yeah. That's the song you sing at like a pop shop or something.
I know. Like so this list had like the first 4 were good, but then after that it makes no sense. Although, like Time Warp from Rocky Horror, kind of.
Oh, Rocky Horror makes sense. But
yeah, it's true.
Like, those are classic Halloween songs, but it's only a select few who will recognize it.
Yeah.
They'll just be way into it.
Werewolves of London, that's kind of works.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then is any song about a vampire or a werewolf?
I guess so. The rest are kind of lame. They are kind of like, they're either scores or...
Right.
Oh yeah, the Spooky Scary Skeletons.
What's that from?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know it.
It just became a meme, I think.
On Spotify, their Halloween party song, there's a song called Disturbia by Rihanna. That sounds scary.
Yeah, there's like newer ones that I don't know.
Oh! Everybody by the Backstreet Boys, I do think of as a Halloween song, actually.
No
do you remember the music video?
I remember the video, but still,
a video makes it a Halloween song.
There's nothing in the lyrics at all.
don't know.
No.
Somebody's watching me. Is that really a Halloween song?
Yeah, that was on this list too. I don't count that either.
Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Highway to Hell? Like, that's a stretch considering that a Halloween song.
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers is totally a Halloween song. What about, would you consider Psycho Killer to be a Halloween song?
No, it fits though.
Yeah, it's about a killer.
Yeah.
Super Freak. These are big stretches at this point.
Yeah, totally. That's the thing. I'm skipping most of these. Addams Family theme song.
Oh yeah, that's so scary. Ballroom Blitz. That's interesting because it's not spooky, but it does kind of have a Halloween vibe to it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a great song.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo theme song.
Oh yeah, sure. And then the X-Files theme song is a great Halloween song.
Yeah, McKinley says, wouldn't be surprised if there were lots of Squid Game costumes this year. For sure, there's going to be a bunch.
Actually, if they're doing like big band versions, one song I would kind of expect to hear is a Treehouse of Horror theme.
I don't know. The Legion wouldn't get that. And what's a Treehouse of Horror theme anyway?
It's just The Simpsons, but with the like wobbly, the wobbly saw sound throughout it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the Simpsons theme song. It's slightly spooky.
That's spooky. It's Halloween themed.
Next up is the spooky episode of MASH.
Yeah. Oh man, I wish there was a spooky MASH. That would be incredible. Holy shit. Addams Family theme. I don't know. What's the Addams Family theme?
I already said that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's good.
It's great.
Yeah. They do have a playlist of Halloween songs all by bands I've never heard of, and I think they're heavy metal, and that's probably the most apt Halloween playlist.
Right. But the Legion's not going to do that.
Oh, that'd be cool. Big band versions of heavy metal songs? Played for old people? That's my kind of party, actually.
Yeah. The band Behemoth is McKinley.
Not familiar.
Songs such as "Oh Father, Oh Satan, Oh Son."
Oh, that's more horror movie than it is Halloween.
Blacklis singing the Addams Family theme song. They're mysterious and spooky and creepy and kooky.
Okay, here we go. This is the ultimate way to know what the Halloween top songs are, because this is the Kids Bop Halloween album.
Kids Bop.
Remember Kids Bop, where it's those kids? Yeah,
exactly. They only cycle the most popular garbage.
Yeah, they've got Thriller, Ghostbusters, Purple People Eater, so you knew that. What is Wolves?
That I don't know.
I don't know. Wolves. We got Men in Black. That's true. That's a Halloween song.
I saw that on the list, I guess. Yeah, I guess it is.
As much as anything about aliens is.
Yeah.
Witch Doctor? I don't know what that is.
No. Oh! Yeah, that's, wait, is that? Though it's like, I called the witch doctor, he told me what to do.
Here, let's just...
I called the witch doctor, he
Witch doctor, I was in love with you.
Yep, that's the song, you knew it, yeah.
It totally is.
Yep. There we go. That was as much of that song as I can play. Okay, so this does just devolve into theme songs for things.
What a scary witch doctor.
Yeah. Little Shop of Horrors, I don't think you mentioned.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That's what song though? The song they've listed here is just called Little Shop of Horrors.
Right,
I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't even know. I can't even think of any of the tunes of any of the songs.
No. Yeah.
Oh, Wolves is by Selena Gomez and Marshmello.
Oh, cool. I bet it's really good.
Yeah. Oh, Zombie. That's pretty good.
What's zombie?
Zombie.
Oh,
Zombie.
by Cranberries. Yeah, that's fair. That's a song. That's a song about political awareness more than it is about zombies.
Yeah, but nobody knows that.
Nah, I
It
guess
is a zombie.
that's true. Okay, so there's a shitload of horror or of Halloween music.
Yeah, we've really thoroughly figured that out.
We blew it open. And then, Lacko mentioned musicals too. I bet, like, if we went to Broadway, there's even more. Like, Wicked's probably full of Halloween music.
Phantom of the Opera, yeah.
Phantom of the Opera. Oh, Phantom of the Opera is here inside my mind. Is a great Halloween song.
Some Sweeney
So
Todd.
spooky. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, were those? I've never seen the movie or the musical.
Sweeney Todd, oh yeah, that's great songs. All about cooking people into pies.
That's pretty cool. And feeding them to unwilling people?
Yeah.
That's cruel and horrible.
Yeah. He's the butcher, the barber. He's like a barber, and then he chops off, then he kills him.
And is he a demon, or do they just call him the Demon Barber?
No, they just call him that.
I mean, you're pretty prolific if you can get the nickname the Demon.
It's just a cool nickname, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, nailed it.
Nailed it. We got all the music. We know now if we had to throw a Halloween party, those are the songs we'd play. I actually bet we could play the Kids Bop songs and not get flagged for copyright.
Oh, I don't know. They might be really litigious.
It may be. Yeah, maybe they're really watchdogs for it.
I like this list. They ever hear the song Boris the Spider by The Who?
No, it's a good name.
It's great. And he goes, Boris the Spider.
That's spooky as hell, too.
Yeah, exactly. This is a good list. Red Right Hand by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Oh, that's a spooky song.
Like, this is just good vibes.
Yeah, it's vibes, Halloween, yeah.
I like it. I like this list. Wow. Oh, Lago knows it. It's a great song. It's great. It's so weird. It
sounds
weird.
Cool as hell.
It's just about a spider, and then the spider walks around, and then he smushes the spider.
What about Mr. Crowley by Ozzy Osbourne? That's a great Halloween song.
Oh, yeah.
Even Iron Man's a good Halloween song.
Yeah, actually, just Black Sabbath.
And War Pigs is a great Halloween song.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath is a great Halloween song.
Like Paranoid.
Yeah, okay, so maybe, just like good heavy metal is all Halloween music.
Spooky
Although, no,
vibes.
specifically them. But, like, is any song by Kiss a Halloween song?
No, they're not spooky
They're kind
enough.
But they're a Halloween band.
They're here to party.
But that's Halloween we've determined is as much about partying as it is about spooks.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think you gotta at least bring the spooks a little bit, the spookiness.
Yeah, I get. But yeah, that's true. Well, the spookiness is knowing that Gene Simmons might take your women away.
Well, they dress up, but they're just not dressed up as anything.
They're dressed up as Kiss.
They're just sparkly band men.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ozzy Osbourne had a birthday last week. Lacko?
Man, we should have celebrated it.
Yeah, I wasn't keeping
track. We don't get to today's holidays often enough, let alone celebrity birthday watch.
Damn it. We're behind.
Yeah, I wish I knew.
That's what Halloween will do to you.
Birthday. What?
That's what Halloween will do to you.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm kind of surprised Ozzy Osbourne wasn't born on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of Satan's ass.
Straight out of it.
I remember one of my best costumes too was just a robot that was like 2 cardboard boxes covered in tinfoil.
Like the South Park robot?
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that was a good one. Hey, Pegasus 222. Happy birthday to Ozzy Osbourne, belated.
Yeah, I know. We really missed out on that. We could have sent him some roses.
Oh, that goes
I think.
on. Damn it.
Oh, damn.
But his birthday was sometime this year.
Yeah, we missed it though. No matter what way you cut it, we missed it.
Yeah. So
unless it's tomorrow, we should.
In any case, to Ozzy. How's it going, Pegasus? I've been sick.
We didn't miss it, actually. Don't worry. It's on December the 3rd.
But I'm going to come and scare people today.
Just by coughing at them.
I remember last week when I was kind of getting sick, I was scared by somebody by sneezing.
Sneezes are such a sudden noise that they are startling in nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I've been sick. But
You
it's
bastard.
not COVID, so I'm going to come in and work anyway.
Perfect. What a great idea.
Scare him.
You should take my gas mask.
Like I said, his birthday is December 3rd. Wow, that's very
That's what I said, yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
No, we're getting ahead of it.
Oh.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We're gonna celebrate Ozzy's birthday in style.
Okay, yeah.
That'll
be a bigger
barely remembering it
than this. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do a 4-hour special.
Yeah, special episode.
Yeah.
Just dedicated. Are there any games that have Ozzy Osbourne in them?
Brutal Legend.
Yeah. There you go. We're just gonna play Brutal Legend.
And I think Guitar Hero 2 does, I think.
Oh, you did like a duel against him, didn't you?
Yeah, there was like celebrities in that game. Or
that was the weird. Well, it was only like Ozzy and the guy from Rage Against the Machine and like one other
Tom
guy,
Morello and Slash.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Slash was in there too.
There's a bunch of guys.
That was cool. Didn't you play? Yeah, and then didn't you actually play Devil Went Down to Georgia against Satan? I can't remember.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I can't remember which ones. That was 2 or 3. I'm getting them mixed up, but yeah. So at least 2. I bet you more than that. Ozzy's been in games.
Probably
more games than that.
I miss Guitar Hero.
I kind of always have a Guitar Hero that I can go to.
I think you can.
No, but with my Rocksmith game, like it's always.
Oh, you still have a current-ish game?
Yeah, exactly. There's still stuff I could learn.
But that's the thing. It's too much. Like I don't want to learn either.
Yeah, but
that seems like it's difficult on your brain.
You take it just as slow as Guitar Hero, where you're just learning. Like you just play it on a certain level over and over again, and then you eventually do it.
Yeah.
That wonders, is what getting popular again?
Like Guitar Hero?
Guitar Hero? I don't know.
I can't imagine. Why would it be?
Yeah, I don't see how that game could come back.
People don't want to, like, I talk about missing it, but I don't want to have a big plastic guitar either.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. It was such a cool thing for that like 3-year period.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Then remember fucking Beatles Rock Band? That was such a crazy game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
It had like some of the trippiest cutscenes in any game I've ever played, but you could barely pay attention to them.
Yeah.
But I guess that's kind of what it must be like to be a Beatle.
Exactly. Lots of LSD.
Yeah.
Look and see how many games Ozzy Osbourne's been in.
Oh, I bet it's 4, 5.
Wow, he's in a ton of games.
Oh, he's in a ton of games.
Oh wait, this might just be his songs.
Songs featured in games? Huh.
Does that count?
Which game?
Yeah, if his song is in the game.
Only if it was like featured in a key way, I think. So I'd say no, mostly.
I can't remember. He had a bunch of songs in Grand Theft Auto, but was he one of the DJs at one point?
What? I don't
Oh,
remember that
that's
at
just me.
all.
That's just random speculation.
Like I says, the hardware is getting more and more expensive. It started cheap, and in the end, it's really expensive for the bundles.
Oh, crazy.
I know there was a point in time where like even Goodwills weren't taking it anymore.
Yeah, I know. You can get them for dollars. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I know the dongle to like make my stuff work on my new Xbox is also ludicrously expensive. Just
Hmm.
the like little piece of hardware to connect it.
Crazy.
Yeah, so no way in hell.
A Rock Band?
Yeah, the Rock Band,
Huh,
yeah,
I
the
thought that was just
conversion
like a
kit.
USB extender.
But then, like, in order for it to work, I can't. I tried to do it once.
Crazy.
I just straight up threw away my
Spooky.
fog machine.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, I wish we had
Yeah.
that for this spooky episode.
The thing is, it only worked if you had Rock Band to plug it into. Is the problem?
That would be great. I can find a spooky song.
It's true. That was what a dumb thing. We used that exactly one time ever.
It hurt our brains.
It smelled so bad.
Yeah, and got like oil in our throats.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Like
we were gonna
smoke.
die much younger as a result of that.
Yeah, definitely
stuff.
took a couple of years off our life because we just played. Yeah, it was a smoke machine, and we were in like a very small room.
We closed the door on
And we
purpose because
closed
we
the
wanted it to
door and
get
the
as smoky as we
windows.
could.
It was very smoky.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I mean, yeah, it was the best atmosphere we ever played Rock Band in.
Exactly. Then
But
never again.
no, and then it made it crash at the end, and that's when we quit too.
Right.
Yeah.
That might be worth something.
Well, it's gone now. I threw it away. I don't think it is.
You threw it away.
Yeah.
You're crazy. That would just come in handy.
If it worked on its own, it totally would.
Oh,
I remember trying to
totally.
plug it in once though, and it was like, well, that sucks.
I remember one of the best scary things, like even just for decorating for Halloween that I had as a kid was just a strobe light.
Oh yeah, strobe lights are good.
You get so much leverage out of a strobe light.
But are you allowed to just have a strobe light on outside your house nowadays?
Yeah, you can't like shoot it in people's face.
Right.
But you can just have it out there. Because then,
True.
if I don't know, we'd have to ask Tiny, I guess.
Yeah, like how photosensitive do you have to be for that to suck?
I'm assuming they'd just be like, okay, not that house.
Yeah, that house is gonna hurt me.
Yeah, that's too scary for. You're too sensitive. I don't know. Yeah, scary in the wrong way.
Oh. But you have to know your limits. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to find. I have a red light bulb somewhere, but I can't find it. And I was like, damn, that would have been great to just switch in for this one right now.
Oh, that would have been great.
But I don't know where it is.
Would have been so spooky. Remember those things that were like everywhere back in the day that you like hang them up and they had like speakers in them and they'd be like a semicircle
Yeah,
with like a
it was
ghost
like
face on it.
or
And
a pumpkin on it.
Yeah, and streamers hanging down and they'd be like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah, totally.
Those were so annoying.
Those were so weird.
They were everywhere. Everyone had one of those.
Yeah, or they were probably cheap as hell.
Yeah.
Now the only thing everyone has is those styrofoam gravestones.
Oh yeah.
Those are the big,
Yeah.
the one every house has got.
Yeah. And they like. I feel like most people these days just get like the big inflatable things for Christmas or Halloween.
I hate those ornaments.
I know.
They're so lazy looking to me,
Exactly.
even though they're
work harder. People.
Work harder. Make your ornaments, damn
You're gonna
it.
decorate it. Do it right.
I'm gonna do nothing.
Look what we did.
Well,
Look at the effort we put into this show.
I've got I've got a giant glowing skull on my porch for Halloween.
Do you really?
That's my sister gave it to me because no one goes to her house.
Sweet.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
it's
like,
true.
Look at that. Look at the effort you put in.
Look at that effort I put in specifically
It's
me.
better than a Minions in a pumpkin.
Absolutely.
It's
Santa
made of
Claus riding a
leaves.
Cadillac. Yeah.
Exactly. Lame.
Yeah, those things are, I don't know,
Do
they're
better,
tacky.
middle class.
There's one house on a road near where the apartment building that you live at is that every year they put up a shitload of spider webs in their front yard and they never take them down. So their front yard is just like caked in a decade worth of spider webs.
Wow, that was and they put new ones up.
They put new ones up and they have like Christmas lights in them. It's really fucked up looking.
That's spooky.
It is spooky. I bet the people who live there are scary people.
Yeah. Feels like, yeah. I don't know. What are the good decorations on your street?
A lot of people have there. Well, there's one that has like a really cool, huge Grim Reaper on their front yard.
Oh,
He's like
that's
8 feet
sweet.
tall.
Wow.
Yeah, but then there's one who's got a big wooden stump that's carved to be a guy holding an axe. And
What?
then just a lot of houses just have a lot of like pumpkins and stuff all over their front porches, and like
Oh, that sounds pretty impressive.
and there's a few that I'm like, oh, that's impressive. And then there's one. It's not super near to me. It's like a kilometer away, but it's like super branded. It's all Disney stuff everywhere, and it's like you remember the Disney house on Candy Cane Lane?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like that level
But
of it,
just for Halloween.
just for Halloween. Yeah,
Sure.
so
Wow.
maybe it's
That's pretty
you
intense,
it's
though.
crazy. The people are way into it. We'll see. Maybe it gets real freaky here on Halloween.
Oh, the demons come
Yeah,
out of their holes.
that's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Don't step on them.
I couldn't if I tried.
Quick. Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I'm too sick.
too sick to think.
Spooky.
Spooky ghost. It's a ghoul.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I liked that we managed to get 4 spooky games for This Week in Gaming History.
It's true. Using the word spooky very, very lightly.
Spooky-ish games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sort of on theme games.
It's true.
Yeah.
What are it's Demon's Crest?
No,
No.
Ghosts and Ghouls.
Ghouls and Ghosts.
Ghouls and Ghosts. Twisted Metal 2.
Oh yeah, that's spooky.
Yeah, totally. Spooky Clown.
Yeah.
Fire.
Also spooky Wheelman.
Yeah. Legacy of Kain, or Blood Omen Legacy of Kain.
Vampires are the ultimate in Halloween.
Yeah, super spooky.
Yeah.
And I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Oh yeah.
Spooky.
Even the name gives me chills.
Exactly. Spooky computers. So it could be any of those.
That's based on a book, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah. It sounds creepy too. It always kind of freaked me out. It's like about you're like a computer who just like hates humanity
Interesting.
for making it.
Oh, it's based on a short story.
Oh, it's a great title.
Oh, it's such a visually sumptuous title.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I know
actually
exactly
really
who this guy is. By the great Harlan Ellison. What a name.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Harlan. That's like an old timey name.
Old timey, like a playwright's name.
Yeah, or serial killer.
Stay away from Harlan.
Look at Harlan in the eyes.
If you do, you'll never look anyone else in the eyes. Look, it's Harlan!
Don't follow Harlan into any rooms. Oh my god.
Oh, no, I was too high. That's Harlan.
That's terrifying. What is that?
Yeah.
What is that guy? Oh, Pegasus
Harlan.
redeemed more fucking cursing.
More fucking cursing. It's a fucking picture from the goddamn dollar store. That's a hologram of an old man that turns into a
God
skeleton.
Damn, what? Is it like a Halloween? Like they were selling Halloween shit?
Yeah, it's a Halloween picture.
Oh, freaky shit.
Does its holographic nature come across on camera?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's spooky.
Wow, that's spooky. You came prepared with some spooky shit.
That's right. That's the extent of my spooky shit.
Oh my god. That's fucking terrifying.
I know. Holy fuck.
I need to grab that book.
The cursing book or
Yeah.
a book about Halloween?
I wish we had a cursing Halloween.
I bet there's a book out there about Halloween.
About Halloween cursing?
Maybe not about Halloween cursing.
We can just try to think of a Halloween word to combine with all these.
Okay, what about
Skullface liquor?
Oh, okay. And next one is scarecrow something.
Scarecrow lips.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. Scarecrow.
Monster or something.
Schlong monster.
Schlong monster. That's what a good curse.
Yeah.
About Halloween.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we're kind of running out of curses on these. Scarecrow
That's true.
sniffer.
Oh, gross.
Get right up in that scarecrow.
Yeah.
Pumpkin hole.
Pumpkin hole. Yeah. What about like a vampire
Anus.
something or other? Vampire anus. That's such a Halloweeny term.
Oh, you know it.
Get out of here, you stinky pumpkin hole.
Oh, gross.
I mean, isn't every hole in a pumpkin the stinky one? It smells like pumpkin.
I haven't investigated all the holes.
Depending on your attitude on pumpkin smell.
Oh, yeah, but that's So it's really all about perspective.
True.
And yeah.
I've got a pumpkin on my front door. I'm gonna try and make into a jack-o'-lantern on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if it happens or not. Because then I have to reach into the stinky pumpkin hole.
You gonna poke that thing?
I will see. Because I don't know what I would make. Because I'm so artistically inept.
A fucking pumpkin wad?
Oh yeah, just a big old pumpkin wad.
Yeah, you better make it something really cool. Make it fucking video game themed.
I definitely won't do that.
Do Monk Killer from Illbleed.
Wow, that's who I was trying to think of the name of.
Wow,
which is amazing.
that's freaky shit, man.
Yeah.
We go to the same video game Halloween references, and they're ones that no one else.
I mean, when it comes down to it, Illbleed is kind of one of the ultimate Halloween games, actually.
Fuck yeah. Man,
it's a game
that's what we should be
about
playing.
making a theme park to scare people.
That's what we should be playing today, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's all about, jump scares. It's a game about jump scares, except they're not actually scary at all.
But yeah, it's about the concept of jump scares.
Yeah, exactly. So. It is.
Yeah. It's meta.
Oh, fuck. I love that game. It's such a shit pincher.
I'm pretty sure a new
game.
Fatal Frame game came out today, too, I think.
Oh, shit.
It's not on Game Pass, though. If that was on Game Pass, we'd be idiots, and we should be playing it right now.
Yeah, crazy fuck balls.
But it's not.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
That's good timing.
If that was a game that was free to play, I would be all over it.
Yeah, totally. I know Game Pass needed something to come out today that was pure Halloween.
That was horror themed. Well, maybe. Oh yeah, today for our purposes.
Oh
yes.
right,
They've got to be putting something out on Halloween.
Like
Day,
a week
right?
ago, they should have.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuckers.
Well, the thing that they put out that a week ago for Halloween, they added Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I think is the Halloween game they added.
Shit, we already played that.
But they didn't even add the whole remastered collection. They just added American Nightmare. Yeah. Too bad. It really is too bad, because if it was the whole Alan Wake up there, I would probably be inclined to play it even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are just a bunch of nut blowers.
Ah, fuck them nut blowers.
And we already did these ones.
It seems to automatically turn to pay. Oh yeah,
good.
jizz waffle.
Bunch of jizz waffles.
It seems inclined to turn to the same pages all the time.
I know. Oh, that's our time off.
Oh, no more cursing.
5 minutes of cursing.
Fuck that cursing.
Fuck that shit. Holy man.
There's a disappointing lack of Halloween games come out at Halloween this year.
Yeah.
I guess
the new Dark Pictures.
Dark Pictures came out, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see what the Microsoft Store thinks I should be playing for Halloween. It wants me to play Diablo 2. That's not really a Halloween game. Yeah. Resident Evil 8. That's Halloween.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight does seem like one of the more Halloween games.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You can play as like a whole bunch of Halloween people.
For a lot of money, you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you had that game and all of its DLC, it's got, like, every Halloween monster you could want.
Yeah. Yeah,
Crazy.
exactly. Isn't Ash even in there?
Yeah, oh yeah, Ash is. I think actually, like, everyone is in there.
Yeah, like anyone you could even possibly.
Totally.
Want. Except for Monk
Like,
Killer.
Oh wow! I would start playing the game if Monk Killer was in there.
Too. Oh man, if he had his goggles too.
Yeah, holy crap!
No, I wish we were playing Illbleed now.
I mean, you can try and set it up.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is here.
It is there. I don't know. That game is so hard to jump into and so stressful on the brain.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can probably jump into our first game.
Oh yeah, that costumey quest.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find what actually all of the monsters in Dead by Daylight are. But
yeah. Let's talk about horror icons.
In between all of the icons, though, they keep putting out ones that are just based on horror tropes. So there's just like 100 different DLCs for it.
Oh wow! Is Ozzy Osbourne in that game?
I don't think he is yet. But like Stranger Things, Ash, Saw,
right? Wow.
Ghostface from Scream, Hellraiser, Resident Evil, Silent Hill.
Wow.
That's all I can see right now. But there's a lot more than that.
Jason,
I know, is in there. Freddy's in there.
Michael Myers, and Freddy.
The Predator was there. The guy from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface, is in there. It's just all in there. I think they added the habit from Dead Donnie Darko at one point for some reason.
It's basically me.
It's totally, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of Donnie Darko. People say Donnie Darko a lot.
Yeah. Have you watched Donnie Darko to prepare yourself for it?
No, I don't want to
throw yourself into it. No, that's true.
Gotta be pure. I want to see how someone else has done it.
Yeah. That Agony game is on steep sale right now. That looks like a very Halloween-y game.
What was that?
Agony it's the one that just looked so fucking awful. It was adults only when it first came out.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and it's just a hateful mess, apparently.
Fun.
But it does look very Halloween-y. Yeah, let's, I guess, play Costume Quest.
Yeah. Take a quick break. And, we're back with slightly spookiness.
Slight spookiness, but also child-hearted warmness.
Child-hearted warmness.
Yeah, that's the term.
Yep. Oh, we're back. Woo, spooky. Boo.
We're back. I gotta connect to you, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm getting
Accept
the
me.
game loaded up here.
Let me parsec into you.
Halloween style.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna play some games. We don't have a segment for them. This is just our spooky special.
So spooky.
It's so spooky. I can feel. I'm scared.
There's no spookier game than Costume Quest.
Exactly. I know I'm scared. I can feel it.
I'm scared for you.
I feel your fear for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes me even more scared.
Have you ever looked at this game at all?
No.
Oh, wow. It'll be neat.
It's launching.
We're going to find some fucking candy.
Yeah. I ate all my candy already.
You ate all of your candy? I had a candy granola bar during our break.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Peason cup?
Peanut butter cup.
Whoa. That sounds very international.
These single ones aren't as good as the full-size ones anymore.
No, they're too thin.
Yeah,
or the chocolate is too thin. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
It's not great. Well, I think the ultimate Halloween candy you can get is probably a O. Henry in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Like a snack size O. Henry, because it's just as good as a regular size.
It's true. I would say even in general, that's like the most bang for your buck.
Totally, yeah. Pretty damn close.
You're getting the most crap in that bar.
Yeah, Eat More's up there too, but Eat More's not as good.
I guess.
Eat More's that high density chocolate bar.
Yeah, it's got the density, but it doesn't have the thickness.
Totally. It's like I would always look forward to the like one or two houses that would give out Macintosh toffee on Halloween.
I like Macintosh toffee, but I didn't as a kid though.
Oh, okay. I loved it even more as a kid now I love it in concept, but eating it makes my head hurt.
Oh yeah?
Just gets stuck in your teeth forever.
Oh, I just eat it really slow.
Oh yeah. Sort of suck it into nothing.
Just suck on that toffee.
Yeah. Suck a toffee.
Toffee, everybody. Suck a toffee. Oh shit.
What's the difference between what's going on? Yeah, it's
I don't know. But we were talking about wait, what were you gonna say?
I can't remember.
What was the difference between?
Oh, toffee and taffy.
Taffy's funnier.
Oh, okay, that's the only difference.
Taffy's like candy.
Makes sense. But toffee is definitely also candy.
Toffee's its own thing.
Huh.
Taffy is like candy, like tastes like candy.
Like a fruity.
Like if you said, "What does toffee taste like?" I'd be like, toffee, or maybe like caramel, or like.
Taffy's just fruit sweetness.
Yeah, taffy's just like candy. It's just like whatever flavor the taffy is what the flavor is. Hey, Leco likes this game.
Okay. Toffee is a type of confectionery made by boiling sugar with buttermilk, then cooling the mixture so it becomes hard, while taffy is a soft, chewy candy made from boiled molasses or brown sugar.
That's what I was saying.
Same thing. Oh, no. My thing disconnected.
What?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
My speaker, I can hear you still, just not as well.
Like I said, it totally fits to Halloween, too. Yeah, it's super fitting. This was suggested by Tiny Observer.
What
Kids? But tonight is Halloween, so please go out there and make some new friends. Wow, what a pushy mom. Halloween isn't about making friends, exactly. It's about terror.
It's about terror.
And candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was always more so about candy than terror to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then it looks like these kids are living in a country where America's in a candy crisis.
Oh, no.
According to her father's newspaper.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, talk to the hand.
Oh, they're like twins. She looks a lot like Susie from Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh,
Gosh,
she's
I
one of
wish
us in
this was-
charge. It's got to be the girl. She's the older one.
God, she's the older one. She spells her name with a W at the front.
And she knows
So
it's
you
all
know
about
she's-
terror. Yeah, see, she says no talking, slave.
No talking, slave.
She's got the power. She deserves the
She's
power.
the better of the sibling. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, and see, he did something to the cats. So we got.
What did he? Oh,
I don't know.
no.
I don't want to know, but we've got We got blackmail on him.
Maybe your brother's growing up to be like a serial killer, though. Maybe you should let someone know.
No, I'm gonna hold it over him so that he thinks it's he's ashamed of it. And it
I
festers.
think you're just going trick or treating, right?
Yeah, I'm an awesome robot.
You're gonna catch the bus, go somewhere cool.
Sounds spooky out here.
Candy corn is a shitty
I
costume.
just realized I didn't have the sound on. Sorry. Oh, jeez.
Am I muted?
No,
Perfect.
but
They're only missing out on the.
it's just gonna screw up the game if I leave. That's the problem.
Oh no! What a nightmare!
And I can't find out how loud it is either. Come on, work properly. Hey,
Let's
there
just
we go.
assume it's good. Hey, perfect. Hang on, let me. I
That's
don't
good.
think there's a way for me to mute my parsec sound, is there?
I don't think
Hear
so.
it
Yeah.
separate. Yeah, that's weird.
Want to switch costumes? No. You're a candy corn. Who would want to be a candy corn?
Yeah, that's the worst costume for Halloween.
I'm a robot. Whoa!
Whoa!
It's not garbage day. It's gonna give this entire bag of candy. The next is gonna. Ouch! That costume. What?
Oh man.
Diet. Oh no.
Dietetic marzipan. Oh no.
What's wrong? Oh yeah, it was his. Is the corn?
Wait, it's the corn's costume?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
blame
that's
the
a
kid.
bad
I blame
fucking
him.
costume.
Yeah. Oh, this lights are on in this one. Yeah, I have a good feeling about that house for sure.
That'll definitely give you candy.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, your stupid costume.
Why did you end up with such a shitty costume?
I got an awesome costume. I'm the robot.
Or why did your brother end up with a shitty costume?
He's dumb.
Oh, there's a monster in this
What the-
house.
A Repugian soldier?
Oh no.
Ah! Holy mama. Come here, you giant talking candy.
Not candy?
What the?
Oh, no. He
Whoa.
That monster kind of looks like a Simpsons character.
Yeah, totally he does.
Yeah.
He's bolted. My brother. What the?
Yeah, now your last words to your brother were just about how much you hated his fucking costume. How do you feel now?
Oh, well. At least he'll
Probably really
in
bad.
the next life, hopefully, he'll have a better costume.
No, in his next life, he's gonna be candy corn.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm playing it, Lacko. I think Grimpen's played it before.
Yeah, I've beaten it before. I think I beaten it twice because I did it to get all the trophies or whatever. Bo John, it was Gus.
Oh, man. Gus. Hey, Gus.
Whoa.
That's right. I'm the only one that gets to throw my brother around. Now we gotta fight. Don't call me a human, baby.
That does it. She won't stand for you ruining her fucking Halloween.
Now we trick or treat back where I'm from.
Well, aren't you from here?
No, I'm from space.
Oh,
From the land of Max.
it's impressive. You both got way more impressive, actually.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love how tiny the town looks in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, wham!
You whammed that fucker.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Barrage him with your missiles.
He exploded into candy.
XP is candy, but candy is also candy.
Whoa. No, it's Dorsilla.
She seems on the up and up.
Oh, she's gonna help me find my stupid brother.
Is Dorsilla supposed to be a witch, or is she like a teenager dressed in a costume?
Oh, I think she's a witch, but maybe she is.
Oh, she seems to have caused a tornado.
Teenagers can't do that.
No, only very powerful teenagers can do that. Yeah.
Like demons.
Yeah.
What happened to my costume? Oh no.
She's ruined you.
Oh,
and then
no.
caused an accident. Yeah.
Oh, Halloween's ruined.
What about Christmas?
There's still hope, but doesn't have as much candy.
It's true. I think the DLC at the end of this is Christmas DLC, isn't it?
I don't know.
So. And there are even fewer Christmas games than there are Halloween.
Yeah, it's true. Always gotta find materials.
Oh, that awesome cat!
That cat's so awesome. Oh, there he is.
Oh, you can catch that. Someone catch that cat! You know, it's actually not in Halloween spirit to go around smashing jack-o'-lanterns.
There's candy in them.
That's true. That's what lights jack-o'-lanterns up.
What?
Road's closed, kid.
Closed.
You've already almost found 150 pieces of candy. You're doing okay.
What? Yeah, but look, my bag's barely even full.
The bag's got the room for thousands of candy.
Much more candy to go. I am puking tonight.
You gonna smash your own jack-o'-lanterns?
Alright.
Yeah, you gotta go hunt that cat or whatever.
Lots of mummies.
Yeah, it's true. Man, I hope most of the kids are mummies this year for Halloween.
Totally. Oh, they're gonna curse people too.
I can't even remember what your first costume is. I hope it's awesome.
Well, I think I got the robot costume again.
Oh, it's just you just rebuild your old one?
I think so.
Some kind of chump.
We should have dressed you as the Statue of Liberty. If you were here, that would have been a perfect costume.
Just get a crown.
Yeah. And just a crappy little torch.
Oh, you got that box.
It could be used in a lot of costumes.
What does this candy get you?
I don't know. Assuming it's money or something. Aluminum foil.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is basically
Yeah,
robot costume I made.
Yeah, you just need a bucket now? Is that all you're missing?
Yeah, probably. I just used a smaller cardboard box when I was a kid.
Oh.
Garbage
It's almost
candy.
as good. You are no Ren.
No.
I would eat. If the candy's sealed, I would still eat it.
Oh, I needed some
roller skate
shoes. Hey, that's
Oh,
it?
you did it. Good job. Yeah.
Oh, so it is just the cardboard box with the cardboard box.
It is the same costume, except you didn't have roller skate shoes when you were a kid, I'm assuming.
No, I didn't. Remember, though, you came shopping with me once to get a Halloween costume when I was, like, an adult. I dressed as a robot. And we just found those, remember those moon boots?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I could only wear them for, like, 2 seconds. But they were awesome. They were just, like, shoes with giant elastics in them.
I feel like those things would work if they made them a little bigger for adults. Like, people would still be into that shit.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, and like you could even market it as some bullshit form of exercise.
Yeah, absolutely.
You probably are a stinky kid with the amount of garbage cans you've smashed.
Yeah, it's true. I've eaten a lot of garbage candy. Oh, it's my roller skates. I see.
Yeah, go roller skate. That's one thing I do feel like we missed out on by being the age we are, is Heelys.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I would have loved that probably as a kid.
If we were like 10 years younger, we'd have been able to... I'd still be using Heelys to this day, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Whee! Oh, there's another tree around.
I don't know how you get into that park. Yeah.
There's gotta be another... Oh, do I have to help these jerks?
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, that knight, he's gonna be your friend.
Oh, yeah. Stupid Travis.
Yeah, what a total jerk Travis is.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It's a quiz for you. Take this quiz and find out what scary movie villain you are.
Oh.
What describes your morning routine? Chaotic, energizing, exhausting, or relaxing?
Wow. Chaotic, energizing, exhausting, or relaxing?
Yeah.
I guess relaxing.
Okay. What's your favorite color of these 4 colors? Red, green, blue, or black?
Oh. Oh. Green.
This is very interesting. Do you think that kid actually said OMG, or is he saying, oh my god?
Probably.
Which job do you want? Hotel owner, painter, doctor, or clown?
Oh. I guess hotel
This
owner.
seems to be fair.
That sounds pretty
Okay. That sounds like a fun job.
Yeah.
But probably not that good during COVID times, actually. That sounds
true.
horrible.
But
Yeah.
neither's clown.
What's your favorite villainous quality? Being elusive? Being manipulative? Oh, you're gonna be a knight? Being a knight.
Yeah.
Being vain or being ruthless?
Oh, what was the first one?
Elusive, manipulative.
Oh, I like
vain,
elusive.
ruthless.
Yeah, I'm elusive.
I mean, this one, you're wearing a mask right now. It's answered for me. What's your evil accessory?
Right.
You can also have a hook or makeup or none at all. But I think you're a mask guy.
Yeah.
quiz is too long. You want to be a robot? Oh, because you don't get the boost if you're not a robot?
Yeah.
What's your evil characteristic? An evil laugh? An evil wardrobe? An evil scar? Or an evil smile?
Oh, evil smile.
Which Disney villain do you sympathize with? And I hate this question because the first one they list is Thanos.
Oh, wow.
Or is it Cruella? Or is it Ursula? Or is it Scar?
Oh.
It's gotta be one of those ones.
Scar. I sympathize with him.
Nice. Who's your main enemy? A masked vigilante? Bees? Women? Or I don't have one?
Wow, what? Those are weird.
They're so pointed, like...
What if you are a woman?
Women can still be your enemy if you're a woman.
I guess so. Or is it yourself?
I think bees are probably your enemy.
Bees, definitely. I don't see how they're not everybody's worst enemy.
Except for maybe the one who is the beekeeper.
Right. The evilest of all.
The evilest supervillain I can think of.
Yeah.
What's your motivation? Seeking revenge? Maternal obsession? I don't have one, or you're just misunderstood.
Oh, I'm just misunderstood.
You're just misunderstood. You're just a normal guy. You just have a weird way of going about things.
Exactly. Just trying to get
Okay, you're the Candyman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a true killer.
But what, doesn't he like bees?
However, Justin, he did like bees. It's true. Well, actually, it's iffy. He liked bees because he was killed by bees.
Oh.
Like, when he was a normal person, he was, fucked up by bees in a lynching.
Right. But, they're kind of his friend now.
They're, friend or just maybe more of a business associate.
Oh, yeah.
He gets the job done with his bees.
It's a grubbin.
Oh, kick the fuck out of him.
Nice. Robot at night.
Alright, I'm doing another quiz myself. That is just which form of a character I am.
Perfect. How is that?
Which one?
I guess it's just a timing thing. It's just like...
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, press X now! Like, see, this one's like maximum time.
Just
Oh,
see.
just speed her up. This one's just like...
Yeah.
Press... Hey, oh! It's a different button.
Oh, it's just different each time?
Yeah.
Right. And this is the battle button.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't even kill him.
Oh. Let's see the power. Aha.
Looked cool. Now you're so blue.
Didn't fight me though. So yeah, what are you taking? What quiz are you taking?
I'm taking what horror character am I?
Oh.
It started similarly. It started with my favorite color. Now I want to know what kind of weapon catches my attention.
What
the
was your
most.
favorite color? You gotta let us know what your picks are.
Oh, I went with gray for sure.
Oh.
You didn't have gray available to you.
Oh, wow.
Now I have to choose between machete, death traps, bare hands, chainsaw, or a gauntlet with sharp knives.
Wow, that's a lot of options.
I kind of like bare hands the best.
Yeah.
Makes you the craziest guy. If you're
What was
the
it?
bare hand
A gauntlet
killer.
with what?
With sharp knives.
Oh, it's just Freddy Krueger's.
It's just a Freddy
I
Krueger
see.
glove, but
Yeah.
still. Which word appeals to me the most? Anger, pleasure, insane, retarded, vengeful, or appreciation?
Wow.
These quizzes, they don't hold anything back.
No.
I mean, pleasure clearly appeals to me the most.
Oh.
Yeah. What's my favorite place? At home. Away from this reality in another dimension. lakeside, warehouse, alone in peace, or just random places.
Well, I'd definitely take another dimension if I were you.
I like just random places because that's not even answering the fucking question.
I guess that could be in another dimension too.
It could be. It's all of those things. Finish this sentence. I do certain things for revenge, out of fear, in a precise, articulate, and well thought out manner, for vengeance, and because I was summoned to.
Someone's about vengeance.
So both for revenge and for vengeance were in there. I guess I do them out of fear, I'm gonna say. Oh my god, if you see a dog walking towards you, what comes to mind first? Kill it, pet it, run away from it, ignore it, knock it unconscious, and terrorize it in its dreams, or you don't want to know.
Wow.
Wow. Well, I'm just gonna say, ignore it generally. What's my usual mood? Optimistic, depressed, nervous, mad, or energetic? None. I'm none of those.
Was none an option?
It wasn't an option. I just went with energetic.
Weird.
Because
A lot
that'll be
of
the
times
fucking hero. It has been every other time, you're right.
You're definitely not energetic, though. You're more mad.
No, I guess that's fair. Well, it's too late now.
Oh, no.
This is a tainted quiz now. How would you deal with someone who seriously hurts you and others? Kidnap them and make them play a game? Oh, vengeance, for sure. Nothing unless they summon me. What? Eat them, chainsaw through the gut, wait for them to go to sleep, then take advantage. I don't like the phrasing of that.
Yeah. I
think it means kill them when they're asleep.
I know, I think it's supposed to be Freddy Krueger, yeah. Like, in their dreams.
I don't want to choose any of those either. I guess I eat them?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with eating
I don't
people.
I don't like any of those answers. Which sounds more like you at a party? Sitting alone and enjoying my own company? The person with the creepy grin? Hiding in the bathroom the whole time? Warning everybody there about the dangers of drugs, smoking, alcohol, and unprotected sex? Or didn't go to the party because I wanted to stay home with Mom?
Oh.
Oh, look at all that fucking candy you just got.
Yeah, they give you tons of candy.
Man. You're gonna get unrealistic expectations.
Well, but sometimes
I guess
it's a monster.
I'm sitting alone enjoying my own company at this party.
You're not creepily smiling?
No, I'm not having a good time. No smile will be had. Got it back before the commercial ends.
Yeah.
Alright, and last but not least, which quote is my favorite quote? He cannot die. It's my party and you'll die if I want you to. The subject was missing a vital piece of the human puzzle, the survival instinct. What are these quotes?
I don't know.
He's not retarded, he's misunderstood.
Wow.
Or we have an eternity to know your flesh.
What?
I don't know. I'm going with the subject was missing vital piece of the human puzzle, the survival instinct. Oh, I turned out to be Jigsaw.
Oh.
I don't like that. That's sucky.
You didn't have enough B answers. The answers were B's.
I didn't have enough B. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Your quiz was the better quiz.
There was too many options.
Way too many, and they were all bad most of the time. Like, usually, you need options that appeal to people on both sides.
Yeah.
It was just, how are you going to kill these people? Oh, she's going to join you, doesn't she?
Oh, it's a silk dress. Pretty fancy Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I have seen a lot of, in my neighborhood, you know those bags for leaves that look like ghosts and pumpkins?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are big.
Yeah, like that's
I wish
that
I
counts as the Halloween industry.
Absolutely. I wish I had remembered about those before I did all my raking up. Actually,
Right. Now you're just off.
those things are great. I'm off theme.
Embarrassment.
What's Grimpen?
Grimpen. So we were just talking earlier too about IGN's best horror.
Oh yeah,
What
the
are
best
some of
horror
the
character
other-
face-off.
Oh, best horror.
No,
No,
not character. Best horror, scariest movie is what I should
Right.
say. And it's not like specific polls is the thing. It just puts two movies up against each other and you vote right now.
yeah.
So I guess they're doing the seeding. or something. There's lots of interesting ones in there. I don't know what the scariest movie of all time is.
What's up against The Shining right now?
Like it's not even right now. It's just I could keep refreshing the page and Shining could show up into like 7 different.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Like it's like it says at the bottom if you haven't seen either movie, just refresh and it'll give you 2 different movies. So it's just gonna get a crazy amount of votes for something. I don't get it.
Well, what do you got?
I'm trying to find it now. Where is it? Did I just imagine this? They're great. They're fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
As we get closer to Halloween, I need to keep amping up the spookiness, but I don't. There's not that many that are actually spooky.
A couple days left.
Yeah, it's true. Where's this? I can't find this thing I told you about IGN anymore. Maybe I just imagined it, but I voted a whole time, so I really don't know.
That's even spookier.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's gone. There was an article, though, about how Edgar Wright wants to be the next Doctor Who.
What? Like direct?
That's
the next
weird.
Doctor Who?
The director, yeah. He wants to be the new Doctor Who.
Wait, like be the new Doctor Who?
To be Doctor Who's 14th Doctor, yeah.
What? Weird.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was offered a chance to direct an episode years ago, but he declined. Now he wants to be the main Doctor. That's weird. He's not an actor. I don't see why that would be.
It's his dream, I guess.
Oh, and then he tweeted, "To be clear, I was kidding, but I nominate Richard Ayoade. Richard Ayoade would be a great Doctor Who."
Yeah.
But too neurotic, really, for a Doctor Who.
Can't be that neurotic.
I think it would be fine for a couple episodes, but it would wear on you over time.
You have to find ways, yeah, to learn.
Maybe he can bring a serious attitude to it. Serious Richard Ayoade. There's a new Paranormal Activity movie that just came out. That doesn't seem real. These QuickTime events, they're real tough. But then your health gets replenished between each fight, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I do vaguely recall it being maybe the easiest RPG I've ever played.
Yeah, it seems pretty easy.
Yeah.
Battle stamps.
You gotta get those battle stamps, damn it. Twenty pieces of candy.
Yeah, treasure chest.
That's where I shouldn't give out candy at my house. I should just put a treasure chest in my backyard.
Exactly. It's fog coming out of it.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. What is your objective? You just explore?
I think I have to go trick or treating to all the houses.
Oh yeah, just gotta hit the whole neighborhood.
Yeah. Oh, and this is the other side of these guys.
Oh, they moved finally.
think it's just this one house left.
Whoa.
Oh, nope. That's a pretty spooky house.
Pretty big. Oh, that kid's got a stamp above their head.
New quest. Creepy treat cards.
Needs a glop. Give that kid a glop, man.
I'll find you a glop, man. Wow.
Oh, look at that fat
Mrs.
Mrs. Butterpan.
Wow. Actually, Mrs. Butterpan, we need to get past you.
Man. It would be so great if on Halloween night in the neighborhood while the kids were doing trick-or-treating there was a fucking bake sale going on.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds great.
It'd be amazing.
The
You get
neighborhood
candy
bake sale.
and cookies.
Ooh. If cookies are available, I don't think I need any candy.
No, that's the problem. But you have the candy for
Later.
Yeah, after the cookies.
Yeah. Candy's there to make me sick.
For dessert. Yeah.
Delicious.
Wow, that kid's just as Lincoln.
It's a cool kid. I think he joins your party, actually, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Or maybe he's the main character of the cartoon.
Oh.
Because Lincoln is in the cartoon. He's like one of the main guys.
Wow, this place is pretty huge.
Totally. This is gonna be a monster. All day.
No.
Oh yeah. What you get for knocking on a stranger's house? 25% chance you'll be attacked.
So many lessons in this game.
Oh. So close. I hate it. That's what the worst thing is in RPGs. Enemies should never be allowed to heal themselves.
That'll take longer.
Yeah. We all know I'm gonna win eventually. Don't make it take time. I think there's a lot of like weird optional costumes in these games too, actually.
I haven't found any other materials.
I think it's like 4 chapters long. Like I know there's one where you're in a mall running around. Like there's stuff going on in this game.
Cool. I like stuff.
Yeah. Robot Knight, Lady Liberty. What else have we got? Space Warrior.
Yeah.
Ninja. That's pretty good.
I know. I really like the idea of
Unicorn.
just dressing as generic things like that.
Oh yeah, just a yeah. It's true. I'm just the Space Warrior.
Yeah, exactly.
French Fry, that's a pretty good costume.
Yeah, that's great.
Vampire.
Yep.
Black Cat, that's fun. Pumpkin. Grubbin costume.
That was a good costume I did one year, but I was an adult for that one too, where I just wore a pumpkin on my head and a pumpkin on each of my hands.
What were you?
Pumpkin Man. and a
Man.
White shirt and a bow tie, black bow tie.
Perfect. Was it a real pumpkin on your head?
Yeah.
Wow, that must have smelled really weird.
Yeah, but then I just took it off like 2 seconds into the party and then
Right. Right. You just have to walk in and be like, I'm Pumpkin Man.
Yeah, exactly. Put it on my head for a picture and
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, there's an eyeball costume and a pirate costume.
Eyeball? That's a great costume.
Yeti costume. That's
Pirate and Yeti, those are amazing.
that would be great. Both of them are in the DLC though.
So they get you.
Yeah. Did you see the Home Alone houses coming to Lego?
No, that's amazing.
I want it so bad.
That's a great idea.
I know. It seems so fun. And and like such a like fun set to actually play with. Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Really good,
Yeah, it comes out on November the 1st. It's like $400. Like, it's just too expensive.
That was Yeti and Pirate. Well, I guess Pirate is a very popular costume. But now it's all Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, because that's just what pirates are now.
Exactly.
Although, what were pirates when we were kids? They were the Lego pirates, I guess?
Yeah, they're just more generic pirate. Tim Curry.
Yeah. Yeah, what were they based on?
Tim Curry.
The Errol Flynn movie Pirates. Oh, yeah, that's, yeah. I remember Robin Hood being a fairly popular costume growing up.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not popular, but I've seen it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm still, I kind of expect Fortnite's going to be the popular thing I'll see.
Yeah.
That's lame, but whatever.
Whatever.
Or maybe Marvel.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, that's probably huge, too.
Marvel's pretty huge, and easy to just be a shitty plastic mask you buy your kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's what most people trick-or-treat in. It's just the bear, whatever you get at the Walmart.
What's the last... But there wasn't really any huge Marvel movies.
No, I feel like Spider-Man's always going to be huge, right?
Yeah,
and Spider-Man's
true.
coming.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Maybe some Shang-Chi?
Maybe.
I don't think I'd even recognize that Shang-Chi costume.
Sweet costume came with all the rings.
That would be cool. Are little girls into Miss or Captain Marvel or whatever her name is?
I don't know. Probably not as much as...
As much as, like, a Disney princess.
Yeah, exactly.
I really don't know. What do kids like? They're gonna be fidget spinners?
Yeah. I think I bet you Minecraft will be big, too. You'll see a lot of Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. I think that among the, like, younger, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's creepy looking. Oh, no, he's not. He's just... You only have 5 more houses left to trick-or-treat.
A maniac. Just wants us to bob apples.
I hate bobbing for apples. It's like
pretty dumb.
Voluntary waterboarding. Like...
Oh.
Gotta get those apples, Ren.
What?
You gotta wait for it to raise up.
Ooh.
Oh, don't get the worm apple. I'm assuming the worm apple's bad.
Yeah, me too.
There you go, you got 22. Oh, they were worth more than 1 apple each.
Hey. Candy. Remember how healthy apples are.
They're so good, yeah.
Thanks for the reward.
Oh, you gotta get your battle stamps from that kid. Wow. Now I want to find a bake sale somewhere.
Yeah.
I wish that was just a thing that happened. Like, there was just a bake sale every day somewhere in the city.
Totally.
Strange going back to games that don't have... Oh, shopping!
That sounds good.
How many can you have equipped at once?
I don't know.
Like, they all seem good. Beauty. Oh, only one a person. Lame. Oh, hey, Oculus Quest is getting rid of the need to log into Facebook to use.
No, but now it's
That's
the
a thing that...
metaverse.
What the heck is that?
You didn't hear that? I just saw that today.
Oh. That's what Facebook is
No
becoming?
longer Facebook. Yeah, now it's called Meta.
Oh, wow.
It's still called
That.
Facebook,
I mean,
but they're all of the companies now are called Meta.
like Instagram and Facebook and...
Yeah, like they're all under the banner of Meta now.
Well, I hate that, but that's fine. It's not going to make me any more likely or less likely to use Facebook or Instagram.
And then they announced too for the Oculus that San Andreas is coming to it.
Weird. Like you play first person or what?
Yes.
That's neat, but I don't think of wanting to play that game in VR. Oh, you gotta make that Statue of Liberty.
They just need, like, yeah. But it was like a Game Pass thing. All those would be so much fun to try.
Totally. Yeah. Right, Game Pass is, yeah, it's great for that. I download so many games and try them for 2 minutes now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so hard for me to get beyond that 2 minutes as a result, but... Like I tried that Moonglow Bay or whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah.
It's neat. It's a bad fishing game, though.
Sweet.
Is it so much to ask for a good fishing game?
The world is in need of a good fishing game.
Yeah. There is one that just went... A new fishing game just went up on Game Pass today, actually. But it's like... I think it's like a simulation fishing game.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. I don't know if
the
I'm
world
as
needs a
into...
new, good, accessible fishing game that has a fun concept around it.
Yeah. Remember Ridiculous Fishing?
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of that.
That was a great game, even though it's barely a fishing game.
Fishing games, like fishing mini games and games, are usually fun. You just need to be a little creative and, man.
I always kind of wanted to try that, the VR FF15 thing, because it had a full fishing game in it.
Right.
Isn't the fishing supposed to be really good in FF15?
It was fun, yeah, it was fun. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go.
Is there any kind of map in your menus? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
How many houses are still left? 5 houses left, so it looks like you just missed a block somewhere. How can you tell if you've been to them?
The lights are off.
Oh, okay. Right.
This is my main street.
Yeah, this is where you're from. Oh, those shoes even make cool sparks.
Yeah.
Been there. You've been everywhere, man.
I know. I'm probably supposed to do a quest.
Did you get that chest out back? Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go around though.
Oh. Oh, but you can go up that. Oh, but Lincoln won't let you up there until you get the Lady Liberty costume?
Yeah.
Manifest Destiny!
Oh! I guess I had
Oh,
what
you
I
did
needed.
it!
Maybe I just needed the blueprints for the Lady Liberty costume.
Oh, could be.
Nice. I'm gonna get a new costume.
Oh, and wow, he gave you a piece.
Sweet.
Just gotta talk to more tweens.
More Lincolns. More tweens need to be dressing as Lincoln.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Main thing we've learned.
Man, if a kid comes to my door dressed as Lincoln from Clone High, I'm just gonna give him all the candy.
How would it be from Clone High though?
He'd probably make a voice or say something.
Only if he did that speech that if he was like, okay, if he came out and was like, I need you to hear something from my little Lincoln. He's in my pants. Let me show him to you. And then if he pulled out a tiny little Lincoln and did that speech
then I'd know.
That ended with, in Clone High, it ends
I'd
with,
probably have to...
It ends with, and try the churros.
I'd probably have to make that kid, like, my new best friend.
Yeah. You'd have to get his, parents, you'd have to get his address. Somehow not make it creepy.
Well, he's gonna be like Big Brothers and Little Sisters thing. I'll be his big brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I might just be like, do you want candy or do you want tiny wieners? And then, depending on how Lincoln answers, and he goes, tiny wieners!
That sounds really gross, too.
That's
You want
true.
candy or do you want tiny wieners, kid?
I guess if I want to not go to prison, I probably should.
It's a tough line to walk. Becoming best friends
Where
with
the
a random kid on your street.
It's really difficult, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta find another Lincoln, I bet.
That one Lincoln didn't want to have anything to do with you.
Yeah.
This game could sure use a map.
Yeah.
Has there been any news on Clone High? That's gotta...
I saw the like a while ago. I retweeted it. I think. And I think I put it in the Discord too. That they just posted like the title page of the first new episode.
Like the script, you mean?
Yeah.
Like... Oh, so it exists.
Yeah, like they were doing a read through. I think.
Oh,
Can't remember
that's
what
cool.
they had a funny name too. I can't remember what it was though. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Can you get into that yard? There's that weird ghost-looking guy in that
Yeah,
yard.
I got it. I talked to him. He just always dresses as a ghost, and so
He's
he
a
gets
ghost every year.
the same amount of candy with, the same amount of effort.
What the hell? Go into your inventory, check what pieces you need, because I could always just find out specifically what, where to get whatever the last
I'm
part
just
of
missing
your costume is.
one more piece. I don't know what it is. A cloth or a blanket or something.
Yeah.
Lincoln,
Lincoln.
where are ye?
Sheet is what you need, right?
Yeah.
Kid blocking the sewers near where you got the plans in the first place.
Oh, I get the plans. And blocking the
I don't know
sewers?
that. There's a kid blocking the sewers, and then you get it. He lets you go into the sewers.
Right. That's
Yeah.
where the other Lincoln is.
Okay.
I remember now. It's right here.
Oh, there's another Lincoln. Yeah. There we go.
What?
How do you get in the sewer? Oh, I think you have to use the knight, it said in the guide here, somehow. I don't know what the knight can do.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
I think it's up there somewhere. Oh, whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, totally.
the great costume.
I don't know what its power is though.
I don't know if there's many other statues you could go as that people would recognize.
I mean, Michelangelo's David.
Oh yeah, but you can't just walk around with your dick hanging out either.
No, you have to just be like gray
Have a leaf in
and
front.
have a leaf in front of you. Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, maybe the thinker. That would be a fun one. You just have a chair with you everywhere you go.
Get wheeled around.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, a person in a wheelchair should absolutely go as the thinker for Halloween. It's a perfect
That
costume.
would be really good.
Wow, what a party!
Yeah, just all Lincolns.
All Lincolns and one guy versus the Flash or something.
Yeah. And he's happy that I'm breaking stuff.
You be?
Wait, what? Oh, that's the only she Lincoln. That's an even better, man. If a girl comes to your house dressed as Lincoln, that's even more amazing.
It's true. Unheard of, though.
Squirrel in that tree? Oh.
Fuck that squirrel. What's, does Lady Liberty have a power she can use out here?
No.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Well, shit.
I was supposed to get me, but that's good enough.
What if... Oh, you don't need, Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can just be done with it. That's true.
Yeah.
You accomplished things.
Yeah, got a costume.
Totally.
And yeah, now
It's a great costume.
the world is liberated.
The world is liberated from the power of tyrannical parents.
Yeah. You look
Or
really
something.
freaky. And especially when
It's true.
the camera's zoomed out, it looks even more like your hair.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a weird fake comb-over.
Yeah. That's
The
awesome.
goggles almost... You almost can't even tell I have goggles on.
It's true, but they do look weird. They do something. Like you can tell something's off. Anyway, let's take a super quick break and come back with as much piracy as we can fit in.
Yeah, we're going to be a pirate tonight.
We're gonna be a pirate, maybe slightly Halloweenish.
I mean, the menus looked Halloween-y.
Not perfect.
Yeah, we're going to all be Jack Sparrow, bitches.
We're back. Spookiness.
It's me, I'm a monster.
Yeah, you're the Carrion. Yeah, I screwed up Sea of Thieves.
Perfect.
Whoops.
Wah wah. We'll play it again. I want to play it someday for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I want to like play it for a few episodes. Yeah, like get into it a bit.
I was considering learning how to play it ahead of time so it wasn't ultra aimless when we did too, but it's a big commitment also.
I know, we could
That's
potentially...
like learning to play No Man's Sky ahead of time.
That's the thing. It could potentially just go until we have no idea what we're doing.
But I think it's too simple of a game to go in. I have no idea.
Yeah, probably.
When it comes to
eating guys is so satisfying in this game, though.
How do you? It's just R to eat them.
You just like run into them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and grab them with R, yeah. But yeah, like, I love like you're in the vents. You really feel like a horror. Yeah.
Did they fight back at any point?
Yeah, they eventually have guns and stuff, flamethrowers.
Nice. All right. Oh, I hit that guy with a corpse. All right. Probably. Do I? Is there a purpose to me eating them?
I think it makes you bigger. Yeah, yeah. See that,
Maybe I have gotten bigger.
Those dots on the top are your how big you.
Okay. My bigness.
Yeah.
Oh. It seems like they were doing some bad science here.
Yeah, totally. They brought this on themselves.
Absolutely. Well, I'm okay with sunlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get out there.
Gotta make. You never know with a monster.
You just want to get out there. That's like a save point where you spread your biomass.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. Whoa, what the fuck is this?
It's a door. You just opened it. Now you may have
Am I
like a
saving?
sweet flesh hallway.
I love a flesh hallway.
It's alive.
Oh, it's post-apocalyptic?
I guess so. Sort of, but not really. At the end, there's like a city.
That's cool, too.
I don't think you
You really fucking move around.
Yeah. And you feel like a dude, like ripping stuff apart feels great. You're just like just tossing it out of your way.
Totally. Alright, we can do that. It feels like I have too many options right now, almost. Oh, never mind. It's, what? I was already here, wasn't I?
I don't know.
Oh, no, that's an outflow. Okay. Let's go. Caution! Unprotected mineshaft in this area. You gotta protect your mineshaft.
Scariest thing of all, yeah. You get all that money you can lose.
Huh. Oh. It's hard to necessarily tell what I can interact with in the environment.
Yeah, you kind of just grab at everything, I found. Throw your tentacles around, grab.
I don't entirely know what's going on. I'm just sort of careening through this world.
Totally. That's how most of it goes, and then eventually you kind of can go back, or you kind of figure out where you are,
right?
Like where stuff is. For most of it, you're just kind of like running. And oh, see that guy.
Is he gonna do something?
He's up to something. He has a gun.
I couldn't move the door.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
It just always feels like it does a great job of making you feel like you're in a scene of a horror movie.
Totally.
But you're the monster.
Bred my biomass insane.
Yeah.
Oh, and that opens up new route too. Okay.
Yeah.
What? It's just jumping me around willy-nilly.
That's one. So that's I think. Oh, see that guy.
This jerk.
Ah!
How do I get him into my mouth?
So good.
I want him. There we go.
I think he slowly just gets pulled towards you. You slammed him
just a
few times.
Oh yeah, he was very dead when I ate him. And I'll eat his legs too. Delicious legs.
It took a moment to digest.
Whoa! Hey. I love how they just ragged all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you get a power for those.
Oh, it's kind of Metroidvania-y?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh gosh!
You nailed that guy though. You threw some giant thing at him. Oh, he's still alive.
Oh! Thank you for your service. Delicious. Oh, that's like what I came out of.
Yeah, I think this is gonna give me power. Yeah, get in there.
Squeeze in. Anarchroptosis. Shoot a cobweb. Arachnoptosis.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Alright. What?
Oh, you can shoot through those things.
Oh, I can shoot through this?
What it is, yeah.
What? That's crazy. Why can I shoot through that?
It's a Metroidvania.
Kind of like Sonic the Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Speed that I'm able to just rip through the environments. Are there bosses in this game?
No. There are harder enemies.
Oh god!
You're like, oh my god, where is he? He's in the vents. Oh my god, he's got. Ah! They got Kevin. No.
I can't bring him back up. There's no way to retract.
Oh, they're not dead.
Nope.
Oh my god! Kill it, kill it, kill it! No!
This game would be really cool if they gave them like small dialogue.
True.
Made them have horror movie things to say. Oh shit! Sometimes they just get knocked down and I think they're dead.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell, especially when they all kind of get dumped in like a big pile.
That's just... I just gotta restore my mass.
There you go.
Delicious. Oh, I thought that was gonna smash that open. Oh. Alright. Elevator? Can I use elevator? No. It's really, really, really dark.
Yeah. Better use that to your advantage.
Oh, like you actually kind of play it as a stealth game, sort of, at certain points?
Yeah. You kind of like stay in the
It feels too quick-paced for that, almost, for me.
But that's like that. You just kind of like pop out.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can kind of like go back into the vents when there's multiple guys.
Oh. Let me see. It does not appear human. I think I look pretty human.
Yeah, there's a mouth, at least 2 eyes.
Yeah. Teeth? Humans have teeth.
Yeah.
These people just got squished in here. There we go. I like that. I should just go in and web people every time. Oh, gross.
You are a horror.
You really are.
You're just an unspeakable horror. I saw, I didn't actually read this article, but I saw an article that talked about, I think it was an SNES RPG. I don't know if it was just Japan only or something. But anyway, great premise. Sounded like you were hired by somebody to take pictures of Lovecraftian horrors.
Oh, cool. I mean, doesn't sound great to be on an SNES, but...
Good idea. I know. That's such a good idea. We've talked before about how good...
Pokemon Snap should be a genre.
Yeah, about how, photo games should be a whole genre. And horror photo games, yeah. I mean, there's already Fatal Frame, but...
But that's one game.
Man, that would be great. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Although, I guess Outlast is also a horror photography game in some ways. Well, it's video. You're taping it.
Huh. And you're there,
like,
like,
capturing
the creatures? Like to take the creatures?
That's the guy. Cool. It's killers. It's not creatures. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazed lunatics. Huh. Is there a map?
I don't think so.
Interesting.
Yeah, you just need one more of those biomass. Oh yeah, that's how you do it.
What does this do?
It shows you where those biomass spots are. So like, there's one down there.
Oh, okay, I see. I see. Interesting.
One up there too.
There's too many things pulling me in different directions. It's just the screen button.
Oh, there's one.
I
don't know how you get there. Oh. Rip your
gotta
way.
rip shit up. Yeah, and it's weird. It looks both very good and kind of not so at the same time.
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. It's like a mix of pixel art and like Command and Conquer 3D graphics.
Yeah, it's very weird. Have I been here? Oh yeah, I have. Huh.
Yeah, I think you're done now.
Oh, the elevator's mine for the taking.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go for a ride. On the elevator of love. This seems healthy. It would be very cool for a company like this to make an alien game where you play as the alien.
Yeah. It really would.
Like, or maybe more so the people who made Mark of the Ninja should do that, actually.
Yeah, or even Rocksteady in Batman.
Oh yeah, that would be. Oh yeah, taking their thing and being a bad guy instead of a good guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be really cool, just scaring the fuck out of Space Marines.
Yeah, exactly. What I always loved about the Arkham games, especially Arkham Asylum, is how you just feel like it's that thing of like how does Batman do all that so fast?
Right, it's true.
But you actually do it, like you feel like it. You're like, that's how I'm like in 8 places at once because I just like zip line up.
The secret is that he has an immediate acting zip line.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and infinite bends.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell is this?
This is just like a story. I think you go down.
This is not. I'm less interested in the story than I am in
discovering the creature.
Right. Oh, come on, get off the ladder.
Ladder fiend.
This is just a ladder mission.
Yeah.
Oh, there's goo. Antediluvian moss.
Spooky.
Ah,
I think these are like the creature's like dreams or something.
Oh, crazy. It's just remembering being found?
Yeah.
I did put myself into some kind of weird machine before this happened.
Oh, now that door opened. Yeah, I think he goes to sleep.
This is a less fun part of the game.
Yeah. This is the indie part.
Yeah. This is gonna make me feel something.
Yeah.
Alright, is this more antediluvian moss? Oh no, an unidentified species of tubifex worm.
Freaky.
Disorganized mass of bones and dry tissue. What am I gonna do here? What?
Oh, is that? Can you go in that door over there?
Oh, I can run!
Oh.
Cool. Let's see E4. Get the fuck out of here, guys. Oh, what's going on? You don't take pictures of a bomb, dumbass. What's going on? What?
Oh.
Don't do that!
He's got to set some wire down.
I guess so. Oh, hell yeah. Plunge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Running makes it less awful. Just after going so fast through everything, making me go slow is mean. Because like it's a platformer that has no platforming. You can just go anywhere.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like a swimming game with no water.
Without any water physics even.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Freaking weird.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Oh, I've been here.
Smell your biomass.
I love the smell of my own biomass.
Oh, now you go in there.
Well, what's this gonna get me? I'll squeeze in this hole.
These are like taking you to new areas, basically, but it doesn't even feel like it. Like I think this is like a hub world you're in.
Oh, okay, then it's got spokes into like the uranium mines.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I remember not really noticing until I was like most of the way through the game. And then I was like,
Hey, no! Get netted!
oh no!
Oh, I died! Oh, okay.
Ja.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I have to be a little more careful.
Yeah. Okay, be a bit more stealthy.
I have not had to be at all stealthy so far.
Still don't really have to be. You just can run through and trip them all.
Yeah, trip them all, then go chop them in half.
Oh, he got up. Oh, not fast enough.
Yeah, not nearly fast.
Dude, that would make a great scene in a horror movie. Oh, these
The
guys-
monster sprints through.
Yeah, it just slides underneath everybody's feet and they all have to trip and then it just slides back.
Oh, and then each area I'm trying to open this elevator and get in, I guess?
Yeah, so you have like 3 biomass things you have to find in this area.
I see.
And you can use that.
Hive crevices,
Yeah,
of
hive
course.
crevices. Squirrel crevices.
Oh, here's a hive crevice. Thank God.
Yeah, get your biomass in there.
I wish I could go into the options and make my beast different colors.
That'd be sweet.
Like, it's a cool... the game has neat colors to it, but... Ah!
You're like, oh my god, what was that? Henry was up there. No!
Yo, just one sec. Someone's calling me.
Ring, ring, ring. It's me, your boss. How are you today? Are you eating your food? Are you happy?
There. I'm back. I'm back. I have cash. I don't ever have cash. This guy thinks... Oh, is that one just injured? The one that's lying on the floor?
Oh, yeah.
No.
He's like, stay with me. Oh, God. Oh,
I wish I
then
could
you,
pull
like,
him into
drag,
me.
That was like, yeah, right out of the one of the two. You like dragged you by your feet.
Then I didn't eat her feet. I mostly eat their heads.
Oh.
It's still very weird figuring out how to get them into my mouth.
Yeah. I'm really deep in
I want to. Because they don't come back for me if they're eaten. Oh, cool. He didn't see me? A dummy.
that. Whoa!
Oh. I think he's dead. Alright. Getting my biomass everywhere.
Yeah. So slithery.
Oh, can he see me? I don't know what they can see me through.
Most things they can.
They're pretty dumb.
Like that.
Ah!
Oh,
these guys
those guys are
are the worst.
the
Oh, shit.
worst. Yeah,
Okay.
they're the worst. It's like you
Oh,
basically have to
that's-
surprise them or get behind them.
Get behind them and I should just net them.
Oh yeah, that probably works too.
Nope,
Oh,
doesn't
nope.
work.
There you go.
Get slightly below them. Why am I not gobbling? Come on, I need the help. Whoa! Can I not eat these guys?
Grab them. Oh, actually, I don't think you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets me.
Interesting. They're too solid.
Yeah.
Oh, new power time.
Power for ya.
Sink my biomass first. It's even pretty gross when you do that.
Yeah. Sinking your biomass usually is.
Yeah. Oh, Cyphoria. Damage vent covers at wooden walls / enemies. What?
That just lets you burst through those wooden.
Oh, it's just a charge.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that is fun actually.
That seems
Usually
interesting.
slamming guys through
I can't.
walls.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. Are there secrets?
I think so. Yeah.
Damn. I breached the uranium mines.
Oh, but you got everything.
I did. Seems like that should be a secret.
Just to make it.
That's
big
pretty
for my
cool.
base.
I'm gonna do that. That's great. Damn it! I was trying to do the spider web thing.
Oh yeah.
Finicky.
Said you.
I have a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard work.
Too many things I can
Oh yeah,
do.
now you have the whole separate. So once you lose all the yellow bits,
Oh yeah.
you can't charge.
Oh no.
Charger.
I need to consume more flesh. Good, delicious flesh. Oh wait. Sucker. That's great.
It's really satisfying. Whoa. Whoa.
It's just like a tidal wave.
Oh.
Oh man.
Alright.
It's that thing, it's like a slip and slide. Alright, we've made it past that area. What's this? Oh, this is where I started. Okay. Oh, so we're just going back to the hub. And now I can go to a new place. I see. But I only breached 50% of the seals, it said there.
Is this? Yeah, this is the first place you were.
Yeah. But isn't this the hub
Maybe
world you said?
Maybe there's another way out. Oh, I don't know. I can never tell when you're in the hub world.
Oh wait, yeah, there's this. I couldn't do this before.
Hey.
Yeah. But I've been here? I can't.
Yeah, that's the elevator. Yeah, I don't know if you want to be. Oh yeah, but like it said, you only got 50% of the things.
Oh,
There you
this
go.
is new. Okay. Go fuck up some new people. What?
Oh, and I think those rooms are like usually dead ends.
Oh, weird. What? Why can't I make this shot? It's too far away?
I don't know.
Or do I
what's
not
happening.
have the... I don't have my web shot anymore,
Oh,
maybe?
I think that is it. And then there's that acid takes away. You can deposit biomass in there.
Where?
In this acid.
Oh, in this.
So you can go get it back. Yeah, I forgot. About
Weird. Okay, and I can't... Ooh. Very weird. So you have to be small for some things.
that. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of got some puzzly parts.
Grab and consume the cocoon.
Delicious cocoon.
Squeeze in the door. Nice. Man, these people are gonna be so pissed
Yeah. All their
to see how
secrets
much I
are-
don't know. Oh, everyone. I wish I could split at any time, kind of.
Yeah, that'd be nice. There's some acid there for you, though.
Yeah. Oh! I thought I killed that guy. I don't even recognize this as acid. Whoops. Okay, we're just gonna do a big old fucking...
What's in that door? Did you go in there?
Which door?
With the white light?
Oh, no, I didn't. I don't really even notice doors being something I can go into, Jen.
Yeah, those are usually where the collectibles are.
I don't know what the collectible was, just a dead person.
Can't remember. There's nothing in there.
I mean, I'm not 100%ing this by any means.
What? Here till Halloween night. We're marathoning this till Halloween.
I don't think this game could take me until Halloween night.
Just playing it over and over again.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Alright, through here. Oh, I don't think I went to this white door either. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, power. Or maybe that was the collection.
Well, let's find out.
Smash it.
Oh, I smashed it. I smashed it good. Eat echolocation. Locate edible corpses.
Good.
Just in case you need a corpse to munch on.
Yep. We've all been there.
That's true. Absolutely. Oh, there was a... Fuck. There was a place I could go. There was a biomass spot right there.
No.
Or is that not a... Ah!
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it totally is. Maybe? No, it's just pointing here. Huh. I thought I was missing these as being for a biomass, but they're not. Alright. Or did we... I haven't been in this hole, have I? All these holes look very
Got
similar.
an achievement for it.
I'm in tops.
Oh yeah, I think now you're back to this hub.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that's for.
Oh. Let's just find more people to go with. That's all we're gonna do anyways.
I guess the frontier is the... You get a power for that. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, what? That's gonna hurt. Oh, it's just gonna shut a door. Oh. Oh, never mind. How do we get in there?
Go back around. You just open up the door.
Yeah, but these are gonna, go through the lasers and it shuts the door.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, you can go up to the left there. Maybe there's a way around.
Oh yeah, maybe it'll just... maybe it'll show me something. I'll reach enlightenment.
Oh, all right. There's robots.
Robots! Like that?
Hey,
That's cool. I'll smash a robot.
there you go.
But then I still can't cross the laser.
Oh yeah. Maybe there's more stuff over there.
Dang, dang, dang. Let's go look. I gotta go. There's like so many places to go still, actually. Or it feels like it.
Oh yeah, I need to go here. Oh wait, yeah, you did. But what's down?
Ah, damn it. Just here. Okay. You actually kind of play as almost a cursor around the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, another dream? Let's have a dream, shall we? Keep calm and carry on.
Carrion.
Why would this raw monster even want to sleep? That seems highly dangerous.
You gotta rest your weary gore. Rest
Rest your weary heap of blood.
Yeah. That's today's episode title. Rest your weary gore.
Cause of death, massive head trauma. What? Oh, there's 4 ladders. These are just all ladder levels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, check out our cool ladder tech.
This is the prequel to Elevator Action.
Oh man, ladder. Oh man, I can't think of a
Ladder pattern.
word. Ladder pattern.
How was that not a game in the 80s? Ladder pattern.
Well, I can even run down ladders. I didn't realize that. Oh no, I missed an examine.
Oh no, it's probably like goop.
Oh, non-Newtonian fluid.
Yeah. Smells like hot dogs.
Oh, delicious. Maybe it's just hot dog water.
Ooh. That's
Oh yeah, this
scary.
seems smart. Oh, pick up lever rod.
Do it.
Oh, the water's coming to life behind me when I did that.
Oh, smash it. Or pull it.
Pulling it. Pull it real
Oh,
good.
you broke it.
But now I'm just back where I was before, aren't I?
But you've got a lever rod.
I don't know what to. To this thing?
They probably
Oh,
are
yeah,
looking
they're
at
waiting.
something.
They're waiting for something.
Yeah, like, where's that guy with the lever rod?
Oh yeah, it won't budge.
Maybe the lever rod can get you across that gap.
I did see something there when I ran off the edge. Oh, insert that lever rod.
Yep.
Pull that lever.
Boom.
Cross that gap. Find the pull this. I don't even know what I'm pulling. Oh, but it opened the door.
Chain. This medieval future land.
Collect samples.
Oh, you dove right in.
I'm a really eager scientist.
Whee!
Gotta get those samples. Let me at them.
I love it.
I mean, look what his overeagerness led to. Amazing science.
Yes. Change the world.
Okay. I see. We're gonna go explore the jungle habitat. Oh, I need somewhere to deposit my biomass.
Always the way.
I think I kind of prefer being small. I feel even more terrifying and mobile. He's fine. I just tripped him. Nothing.
Trying to find out
Waste
what
my
that-
time.
With that clone high.
Which one?
Oh yeah, there's that weird. Have you ever heard of the after party?
Didn't we play it on Extra Life last year?
No, it's a show.
Oh. No, I don't know.
That was interesting. It's Chris Miller made it.
Oh yeah. Weird.
And it's like a murder mystery, and each episode's from like a different perspective. Murder mystery
That's
comedy.
cool. Is anybody in it?
Yeah, lots of people.
Anybody awesome?
Can't remember. Let's see.
Bear Grylls in it?
Well,
Probably.
him, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So where do you want me to go? Through the laser?
I guess Tiffany Haddish is the like the detective.
Huh. That's exciting. Right. Flip that switch.
Oh, convenient.
Yeah, that's good.
Sounds good.
I'm curious. Oh, these people sound so miserable before they die. I don't get it. They're overreacting, if you ask me. Oh, man. You're dead, right? Yeah, he's dead.
I can't find it. Oh no, we lost Grimpen.
Sometimes I forget which button to get through the doors.
Oh wait, never mind. It was my fault.
Oh, I lost it for a second?
Yeah.
Seems like it's fine again. What? How was he able to shoot me from there? What?
Oh,
no.
you poor worm monster.
I'm dead. A dead worm monster. That's bogus. Oh no, I didn't save. Well, I guess I didn't save after I opened that door.
Wow, apparently
Why are you...
this was news today. I'm trying to find this phone. I think we get distracted.
By news?
Amy Hennig is working on a story-driven Marvel project as well.
Oh yeah, sure.
We're getting lots of Marvel games now.
True. I wonder if Guardians of the Galaxy will do well, like in terms of sales.
Yeah.
It's a single-player only game.
Yeah.
So weird.
Oh, I found it. It's called Let's Try This Again.
That's the name of the episode?
Yeah. Clone High, episode 201. Let's try this again. I found it.
Oh, good job.
Spooky!
So spooky. I mean, this game is spookier than what we were probably gonna play.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I'd say more so this game is horror themed than it actually being spooky.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, like, yeah, you're empowered.
Yeah, it's true.
You're
it's actually,
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're. Yeah. You got the shoes on the spooky foot.
I have very spooky feet.
Yeah. And this time of year, you always have the spooky shoes.
That's true. Well, yeah, they make my feet feel extra spooky.
Yeah. You don't have to do much.
This guy can hit me from anywhere. I don't get it.
You got it. You got him good.
I threw him down a staircase to finish that.
Oh. That's awesome.
Hate these guys I can't eat. He's dead. Oh no!
Oh, you got it.
I didn't realize it was one of those guys until it was too late.
Oh, they whip out their shields.
Oh, where is he? Oh no! I didn't kill.
They're still alive.
I was thrashing the wrong guy around.
Spooky. This is a nice place. Botanical garden.
Damn it. Oh, you can't charge through their shield!
No.
Oh, wow. Wow, those guys are the worst!
Yeah, they're the worst.
Okay,
The
let's
only
just
guy,
be
there's some
careful.
flamethrower guys later that do like tons of damage, but at least you know what they're doing. Those shield guys can just screw you over.
This guy's down on the ground! One of my mouths should have just eaten him while I was sitting next to him. There we go. I don't have much health, again. Go. Like... There we go.
Yeah, that's got it.
Which one is the shield guy? The guy with like a little bit of red on him,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, yeah.
Damn it! He was not facing me!
There you go.
Alright, thank goodness.
That's awesome.
That was tough.
Caught
It's
that
kind of
leg
puzzly.
as it was flying away.
I'm gonna take this guy with me. Oh yeah, get that biomass. I really am ickying up this place.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a little guilty. What?
And so this whole planet will just be you.
Which is cool,
Yeah.
but it might get lonely for just.
Oh, true.
I feel like I was supposed to go in there.
Depends how many different personalities you have.
That's true. That's a very good point.
I don't know if we can get in there.
I guess, like, yeah, now is not the time, but I feel like this is back where I came from.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're a jerk!
Oh, he's got, yeah, there's the flamethrower guys.
I can't get to the other side of him!
They got it in the water.
I'm gonna restore my biomass. Wow, what an absolute bastard.
Yeah. Whoa.
Fucker. Damn it.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no. Where am I? There I am. Oh, that's so good.
It really is.
I think I broke through their defenses and just get in here with the juicy people.
Yeah, you take out the lights as you get in. It's like, darkness.
He is kind of similar to the darkness monster, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Where's this
massive
jerk?
tentacles
Oh,
and
it's just
mouths.
Oh, did I kill the flamethrower guy somehow?
Yes, or he fell down, but yeah. Roll it.
Open! Open! Ah. Being chased by a robot. Where is it? Robots seem kind of shitty.
Awesome. Yeah,
They're just kind of.
for the most part, but then they can still screw you over with those shields too.
Oh yeah, it's over the shield! Oh, I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, I think they all do, but they just pull it out every once in a while.
This guy's the worst.
Oh!
As if I didn't have time to do anything. Oh no! That was by the skin of my teeth. There's water down here too. No, that didn't work out. I think I got them both.
Yeah. Chaos.
I had to take a lot of damage, but that's it's easy to get my health back.
Yeah, and you kept your main form. That's what matters.
Exactly. Oh, this thing recharges you every time you go into it, too.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, oh, there's still more. Probably when I finish this area, we should call it.
Yeah.
There's still more. Is that the one?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. It's gonna go a long way. Oh,
Fuck you!
bastard.
So.
Oh!
Oh, that went very bad. Let's see if I can get through. It's exciting now that I'm just walking
You probably
away.
need web anyway.
Oh!
Remember, you can web.
Oh, yeah. Right. I can't charge through there.
Nice.
Nice, delicious. Wow.
That was crazy. You like blossomed into mouths.
That's what every father wants their child
Oh,
to
and
do.
there you
Something.
need to be smaller.
Oh, yeah. I can't go in there.
Some water.
Didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
So,
What do we got? What can I do now? I must be getting to the point where I have most of the powers.
bend light. Oh, yeah.
Bend light to
Oh,
create
yeah.
an invisibility cloak.
I think you start getting energy, though. No, there's a decent amount.
Oh.
There's like 8 or so. Hey, there's a cattail.
There's a
Pretty
cat in the
face.
way of the stream.
Spooky!
Spooky! White and black and brown cat.
Like those electric things are a power, and there's a bunch of different ones.
What? I'm very confused by that power.
It just makes you invisible, I think.
Oh, I just don't have the energy right now because I'm shitty.
Yeah, I can't remember where you get the energy. You might just have to eat people.
I'm hitting this switch. What? I'm super confused. Okay, so I pull that. That opens the door
you
up
need to
above, but
invisible.
but I can't invisible because I don't have any help.
Oh, the electricity.
Electricity.
Touch that.
This thing here.
Touch that.
This.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh.
That gives you powers back. Yeah.
Oh. Wow, I'm invisible. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Photokinesis.
Let's go. I've been at low health for too long. Ooh. I wish that restored my health. Ooh.
Yeah, I guess yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Sneak, yeah.
Then I can go over here. Ooh, I can get some biomass back.
Yeah, feel it.
That feels so. Ah, fuck you.
Too much biomass.
I have too much biomass. Where do I go to re-enable that switch?
They get to go
Oh
all the way
my-
around.
Oh my god. Where do I go to get rid of this biomass?
Yeah, down there to the left. No, you're okay. You can get the biomass back.
Come on. Where? Eat it.
Yeah, just in here.
God, that's annoying. Now I should go small. Actually, I'm so big hurtling around here.
Damn lasers.
God.
Spread that mouth.
Oh, it doesn't fully heal you. It just gives you some. Oh, that guy's scared. I scared him. I would be too. I would just straight up not work for this company.
Yeah. I don't want to work in any underground laboratory.
Yeah, you're probably right with that.
Keep it above ground. Some fresh air.
Oh,
wow.
Damn it. They hit really hard.
Yeah. You know you can be invisible. You've got an energy source.
To hold it is the thing.
You got an energy source right there. So.
Oh yeah, right.
Whoa.
Well, let's hope I find some water.
Just a scrambling creature. Huh. I guess you got that switch already? Oh, there's your door. Huh. Can you go up there? Oh, wait, no.
I think up there is where I came from. Well, this is where I... Wait, I don't need to deposit my biomass. I barely have any biomass to speak of.
Can you... What's that? Oh, yeah. That switch doesn't do anything.
That switch is not on.
Huh.
Can't go through there.
Oh.
Can't.
Weirder. What has happened now?
Can't push that. Oh, you can go up here.
Ah, yeah, that was hard to see. Yay!
Delicious.
Press this
I don't know what. Oh, I turned off the light, and now I can go. Perfect. It's a good game. It's pretty dumb.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, but it's
it's just fun. Fun to be a monster.
For what it is. Totally.
It's fun to be a monster. That's what we've learned today, everybody.
Fun to be a monster. Yep.
On this.
Yeah.
The 2 days before the spookiest of days.
Samhain.
Yeah.
That's what we celebrate here on Grimpen Gaming.
Exactly.
We're real Samhain heads.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be back on Monday.
I have such a wispy haircut.
Yeah, I know. You look like an old scientist. For sure. Me. Dashing though.
That's what everyone should go as for Halloween. An old scientist.
Yeah. We'll be back next week. Less spooky.
Well, maybe not on Wednesday.
Well, yeah, we're definitely gonna be a little bit spooky on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know what's winning actually. It's kind of all over the place.
As long as it's not fucking ghouls and ghosts.
It might be.
I hope not. Don't vote for that. But I know me saying this is a dumb thing to do.
Just go vote. Yeah, follow your heart.
Oh, as long as your heart is full of love.
Or go against Grimpen's heart, yeah. If your heart is full of hate.
I have a hate heart.
But yeah, there'll be what? Psychonauts? Ape Escape?
Yep. Ape Escape. Ape Escape.
As we like to say.
That's the way that the cool kids pronounce it.
Some gaming history. And others.
Etc.
Yay! As always. Etc. As always.
Come back for more, etc. later.
Etc. Forever.
Etc. Forever is a good stream name.